Hey, thank you so much for clicking on the video. Before you get into it though, if you want to see us live, head on over to twitch.tv/nerdsofthewest, where you can catch the crew every single week. Enjoy the video.
Hello!
Hey!
Did you do it, Lachlan? Lachlan did it!
I did it!
Hello friends, welcome to the first of our Sci-Fi Month stuff. This was originally supposed to celebrate the release of... What's that game you really like? That's never coming out?
Hard Reset.
Cyberpunk 2077 and June, both of which have been delayed. So
Oh my god!
we're just playing sci-fi games because I like spaceships now.
I'd just like to make one
Now,
comment, alright? The delay of Cyberpunk was fraud, alright? I'm just saying it now. We're waiting for the vote still.
God.
We'll ignore all that. Today is a safe space because we're going to be attacking each other instead of political rivals. Kind of.
So it's normal.
The two first games are literally all about attacking political rivals.
Exactly, and
It's also red versus blue.
Whoops. Not intentional.
Oh, and would you believe we have to get to 270 rounds to I made a good joke.
As always, please let us know if there's any technical issues, but right now, before we introduce the game, I'm going to let people introduce themselves so I can make sure Facebook's working
Hello,
as it's
I'm
supposed to.
Lachlan, and I'm going to do a lot of this. To look at the screen so I can see what's happening.
I usually just sit back a bit further so I can do like...
Yeah.
Well, then I'm Jimmy, aren't I?
Rishi look extra homeless today with that
Hey,
beard.
I'm Jimmy!
You might have seen him as
Before.
well.
Been around.
Jimmy's been with us before.
Jimmy's been around the block.
You might have been here when he wrecked the set.
Yeah.
How did we invite you back?
I don't know. That was like nearly a year ago.
We
now,
put
wasn't
structural support on everything on the set.
It's all got brackets everywhere.
Reinforced.
Yeah, sure, no worries. Hi, I'm Reese. I'm the local homeless guy. I'm still... I sleep on set. Thanks, RJ.
I think I'm the only one who has slept here. But I slept in the room
Is
next
this
door.
still
On the table here.
Still Jimmy from the block.
Do you want
It's
to
like
Sure,
community, we had sex on the table.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Lachlan, you might need to...
Oh my god!
Yeah, Lachlan, sit back.
Hey, I tried, alright? Jimmy wasn't
I'm
sitting
Tom.
for-
I talk shit about spaceships because I love
I
spaceships.
should get a bit
I got
closer.
a helmet that I'm going to put on Reese at some point because the helmet's super comfortable.
Kai,
Like, oh man.
Before
It's perfection.
you get too comfortable, can you grab the captain's hat, please?
Oh, God.
Is
yeah.
Jimmy, by
Vitally
any
important.
chance, the guy who plays League of Legends with Spambro?
Hell yeah.
Yes. Yes, I am.
I think
Occasionally.
Blue also watches Spambros.
Yes. Yes.
Hello everyone,
Does. I've seen
I'm
that.
Smoothie Boy. I'm stepping in this week for Chris, who unfortunately couldn't make it. He's
Hello.
got issues with his beanies.
Chris is dead.
Also, what's the go with the beanies? Is summertime's killed you for it?
Summertime, man. It's gonna kill me.
See, I'm the opposite. I have to wear hats in summer, otherwise I'm like cancer every year.
He's
Just
melan-
one
cancer boys!
every year.
the melanoma risk.
And lastly,
I'll tell you my sunburn story
I'm
later.
Kai, and I am captain.
I am the captain now.
And the reason Kai's saying there's a captain, well,
Oh, someone's microphone.
we recorded some stuff earlier and this microphone was giving us problems all day, so we'll see how we go with it. It might be another case of sending it back to Rode. Thankfully, Rode are the best. We're in Australia. They're in Australia. They replace everything. Fuck yeah, it's great. So I apologise for that. Is it still doing anything? No, it's good.
It's not great. Not gonna lie. It's not. Oh my!
What happened? Is it doing it?
Yeah, it's doing it.
Someone
Hey,
who
so it
knows,
just means I have to talk extra loud now, so it's...
It's alright.
someone who
Hey.
knows Twitch better than me. Why, when I've got it chat only, is it only like half my screen chat? Why can't I?
I think
do
it's
it?
just-
That's the hard
that's-
thing with
that's-
Twitch.
that's
Yeah.
what
Which
Twitch
is just
does
up.
to you.
Anyway, the reason Kai grabbed a captain's hat is because we are playing Resistance with the Commander and Assassin expansions. So I'm going to pass these cards over to Lachlan.
Also,
So-
you always have the captain's hat.
Oh, really?
That's
Yeah.
just how you play Resistance.
Yeah,
That's just how you play Resistance.
Fuck it. Anyway, have some
you-
green screen stuff.
Have you never played Resistance?
Not in a
before?
very long time.
Kai, what are you drinking?
Oh, you bumped the green screen, Lachlan.
I'm
You
drinking
bumped
a frappe from Macca's.
You're going the wrong way.
Are you
You're
sure
going
it's not a smoothie?
I'll let you know, I did more than bump
It's
the
the green
screen.
screen he bumped.
Oh
And-
yeah, I
and-
did not just headbutt the camera.
That definitely didn't happen.
Jesus.
You weren't here to witness it, so.
Oh, I really wasn't. Alright, so, for those of you who haven't played the Resistance
That's
before,
not
the aim of the game is to pass 5 missions. Bad guys can fail the mission by putting a fail card in. Good guys have to pick the right people. We are playing today with the Commander. The Commander will know who the bad guys are, which sounds like a great thing until the Assassin comes into play, because the Assassin gets a chance, if the bad guys lose, to kill the Commander. If they kill the Commander at the end of the game, they win. The Bodyguard knows who the Commander is and wants to deflect attention away from them. That's 90% of what you need to know. The rest of it is just the fact that we pick people to be on a mission. We all have to, it's a majority to approve the mission, right?
Yeah, majority.
What's the problem, Lachlan?
Yeah.
It's a dog, isn't it?
It's rabbit season. No, we're good. We're good.
We good?
Yeah.
A majority of people are needed to approve a mission. I think ties don't pass.
Yeah, ties don't. If it's ineffectual, then it's as though you don't have the certainty, so you can't win as
Producer
the,
Lachlan's
as the good
freaking the
guys.
fuck out.
So yeah, we're just gonna. Lachlan is gonna
Hey,
pick
Lachlan,
people
how's
for
it
a
going?
mission first. But first up, I need those cards stuff.
Yeah, we're
God.
good, alright?
Card me, baby. Card me.
Sorry, chat. I did,
Everybody needs a set of accept and reject. No, you leave the fails. They get passed out later.
I do like
Because there's only 5
RJ's
of those. There's not enough
comment.
for everyone.
Thank you.
Twitch is a multi-million-dollar company.
Sorry, not
Don't
Chris.
expect them to have stable servers or a good app. Jeez.
I don't know who this Chris guy is.
Which is
Chris is Chris
Ties don't pass when you're deciding the teams.
What's that? It's like Twitch
Is
is a
Smoothie
multi-billion
Boy
dollar
English?
company owned by the richest man
No,
on the
that's how you
planet.
can tell the
Yeah,
difference.
and about to get sued the fuck out of for DMCA's.
Who's this?
Twitch.
Yeah.
Lachlan
so many shutdowns
will
at once.
be
Later.
tracking missions, successes, and fails. I'm not bothering to track the vote track
Multi-dollar.
because that's just crazy. What happens if we don't pass the vote track? If we get up to 5, it just automatically fails? Like,
Yes, it automatically fails.
Yeah. You have to have certainty as the blue team.
Mission 1. There it is. There it is,
Alright.
mission 1.
There is a little bit of setup as we find out who the bad guys are, who the commander is, who the bodyguard is. Please don't say it in chat, but to be honest, you guys are a bunch of jerks and we won't believe what you say anyway.
Wait, what is Nada 9?
9 and 9.
There's just nothing to put there.
Alright.
Nada is in nothing.
Yeah, no, I got that. I was like,
It's just left over from 9 from the amount of omens we had last week.
Blue's got a good point, actually. The track does reset if we have a...
Yeah, that's true. If you pass the mission, or if you
If
accept
the
the
mission
mission,
happens, yeah.
Yes.
round marker.
Lachlan is the bad guy. It's Tom. Oh yeah, Crow's evil. Alright.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, guys.
Call us out.
3
Lachlan's card,
accusations so
Kai's
far
card.
in a 2-spy game.
Did you give one to Lachlan?
That's yours.
I don't think,
Oh,
I don't think there was old guy in this game.
Alright, everyone have a look at your card in secret.
Triggered.
Be all super sneaky.
Wait, but I'm old guy.
I'm gonna
can't
do
both
the
be
thing.
old guy.
So everyone needs to put their hands on the table, and then we'll all close our eyes. I'm gonna call for the spies to wake up and look at
Hold
each
on.
other.
Hold on.
Spies being a red card.
Heads
either.
down, thumbs up, right?
Yeah, it's heads down, thumbs up. There's one red card with nothing on it, one red card with an assassin on it.
It's been a long time since I played this game.
Then the commander is gonna get to wake up after the spies have closed their eyes. The spies will have their thumbs up. Commander will get to see who they are. Then the spies will put their thumbs down. Commander will put his thumbs up, close his eyes. Bodyguard will wake up, look at the commander, and then we'll start.
Yeah.
You know what,
Cool.
best thing is, don't have to worry about it because I'm old guy.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody.
Solve it.
So you think?
I'm a Cylon. What does that mean?
Elok.
Yeah, true.
Damn.
Did the traders know who they are? Yep.
Goddamn classic name.
Alright, everybody.
I've never lived that one.
Close your eyes.
Is that something you said before, Chris?
Yeah, I
That's
have a knack of
amazing.
saying things that are so dumb that people only remember that and not what the person before me said.
That's glorious.
Spies, open your eyes.
Chris is
Traders
fine.
know who they are. Gotta ask it.
Yep.
Thanks, man.
I heard Jimmy's eyes open.
Yeah.
Alright, spies, close your eyes, but put your thumbs up. Commander, open your eyes, look for the people with their thumbs up.
What if they have both their thumbs up?
That means they're ultra bad guys.
Ultra
Super bad.
So bad.
super.
It's
Command-
like
but
James
command-
Bond cutting someone in half with a laser.
The commander's the easiest one to find, really, though. Because you have a 100 card deck sitting there. So.
That's an MTG joke.
Oh, gosh.
All right, Commander, close your eyes. You good, Lachlan?
I'm good.
All right, Spies, put your thumb down. Commander, you need to put your thumbs up. And then the bodyguard is going to open their eyes and look for the commander. I'm going to trust that that has all happened correctly. Because I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
And now everyone will close their eyes, make sure their thumbs are down. Lachlan, we're going with you as the first mission.
Alright, as the captain?
Yep.
Yep, cool.
Alright.
We're opening?
So we can open?
Yeah.
Let's go, folks. Don't listen to chat, they're all lies.
Tom's werewolf.
That's true. I'm a
Yeah,
werewolf, but that
that's
doesn't
true.
matter in this game.
Thanks, fam.
So just because to be honest, I was only half paying attention when Tom was explaining the rules.
That's fair.
The captain knows who both the
The commander knows who both the spies are.
okay,
Okay.
And
and
the
the spies
bodyguard-
know who each other are, and the bodyguard knows
Who the
captain
commander
is.
is.
Yeah.
But the commander doesn't know who the bodyguard is.
Sure.
And the
Commander-
commander,
They ought not to go, got the spies, there they are,
the
because at the end of the
Legends
game,
DM.
the
Yes, yes.
spy will get a chance to guess who the commander is,
Right,
and
that's
even
right.
if we voted successfully, they will still win.
I remember there was a reason why the commander didn't want to get found out, but I couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah.
Pretty much that, and that's why the bodyguard needs to pretend that they are the commander.
Yeah, Lachlan's the bodyguard.
He seems to know it pretty well.
I know, when you were doing the talking for it, was the only one you did really different to the rest, so I feel like you
I'll
did
have you
What a
know.
bloody legend.
Oh,
Fingers!
Roboto! Captain Lachlan, I'd ride on that boat.
Roboito, 31, thanks so much. Thank you.
Who said that?
Roboito.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yep.
our mate Roboto. Yeah.
Hype, bang, bang, hype.
Oh, what a boy.
Sure.
Okay, guys.
Thank you, Guns Out, for the subscription. Thank you
Also,
very much.
yeah, thank you for the 2 months. Much appreciated.
Finger guns. Gold finger guns.
Well, does anyone have any information? Because I did hear Jimmy's eyes open, and I'm not saying he's.
I reckon we vote him out first.
Yeah, that's it.
The way Lachlan is
Swear.
going to let people on his mission, there are, I believe, two people on the first mission. If you want to swap to the top down,
So,
Lachlan.
mission 1, top down. It's a pretty rubbish top down.
It's
Mission
bigger
1.
for...
Such a small.
It's bigger because we checked any of the top-down zooms, see if it's in there.
Would it work if we put it like
Yep.
on top of the green screen?
Yeah, and then you got to
Yeah.
push them.
That's
So
a
there's the
really
top-down
good
zooms
idea.
folder, and then you got to hit the actual top-down zooms.
Okay, you hold your horse, Tom, alright? Because the top down zooms folder.
Hang on, look, if we
I'm telling you, Tom, you gotta
If you go
explain
green
stuff
screen-
better.
Yeah, just green screen it.
does green screen cam work?
Just green.
Green screen cam should work, so let's do green screen cam.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
nice.
The other way.
Oh, I love that frame
That's
rate.
actually quite clever.
Don't worry, guys.
Although it's
I am-
massive.
I am the
like,
captain now.
No one can see any of us.
That's fine. We only
Well,
need it
we're
for,
going to be
like,
cutting
this
back and
mission,
forth,
alright?
aren't we? Right?
Yeah.
Look, so guys, the spies know each other.
Yeah.
Sure.
So if they both get chosen, you know, like
Just
you
put
know,
two
just to
fails
say
in.
no, just say no because you know it's gonna fail.
Yeah.
So just say no.
Yeah. So we are on mission number 1, and we have 2 people, and I am the captain.
If you put you and Kai on, I'm rejecting it.
God.
We always, every
Metagame.
game is just start with the first 2 people and hope for the best.
I mean, to be honest,
really
though, I
is.
was not going to put Kai on there until you said, don't put Kai on there. I don't know what Kai is, so how could I...
We all have approve and reject
What, so you're saying
tokens
you
if you
don't
want to
trust
show
me?
them off, Lachlan.
You weren't
Lachlan,
gonna put me on the team.
Lachlan,
Top down,
I'm going to
top
get
down.
you to show these off, and then I'm also going to get you to show off the fail and success cards.
So that's what they look like.
Cool.
So those are used to vote on the team that is selected to see if we're all happy with the team.
Yes.
Yes.
So everyone's going to use a reject or an approve, and we're going to count them up, and whatever happens, happens. And we'll get to that verdict
I
in a
said
minute.
what I said.
Jesus Christ.
I regret nothing.
Alrighty.
Joke reject.
3, 2, 1, flip.
Reject. I said I would.
Alright.
I knew it was
know
going to
that
pass,
rejected.
but I had to follow my gut.
There's no
There's no
reason.
information.
Absolutely
There's
no reason.
There's no info.
At this point in the game, it is very difficult to come up with a
Is
convincing
it sort of like
argument.
Secret Hitler's election part? Yeah,
100%.
similar. Yeah.
I've never played Secret Hitler. I've always wanted to, but never have.
This, but with more going on. I can reach over.
It's alright. Me
Now,
and Ed had a
fun-
absolute giant argument.
And what a beautiful man.
Oh, I hate Secret Hitler. It's
I
not a good
discovered he
game.
was a fascist, and and then we proceeded to fight for the rest of the game. Oh, fun. It was fun.
Do we want to show these cards off?
Yeah,
We're
why
playing
not?
this game like Avalon.
So everyone in the mission.
It's exactly Avalon. This came before Avalon, so this is 2009. Avalon came out in 2012, which is pretty much this game with all the expansions, which is what we're playing. But it's sci-fi, so it's cooler.
It's much cooler. Spaceships are great.
I always knew Lockie had bad taste.
And so any number of fails fails the mission. If there's 5 people on the mission and 1 fail comes up,
Yeah.
mission failed.
So that
We'll get it
means
next time.
on mission 3 and mission 5, when there are 4 people on the team, you basically have to guarantee that you got all the good people on the team and not the 2
If
bad
it's a single
people.
fail, we'll.
Basically, as
We'll
long
blow
as,
it.
as long as we get 3 out of 5 wins, we pass. If we get
Yeah.
3
So,
out of 5
What do you mean
losses.
we?
Good guys
Fucking
can
bastards.
good guys can only put successes in. Bad guys can put either in.
Bad
Good guys
can lie.
cannot put fails in. I would just like to make that very clear
Izzy, are you
before you
watching?
guys fuck it up.
I did tell Izzy to watch from my computer at home. Just if
Just
you're
so she can
there,
finally learn the
just
game.
so you know, it's
Just-
been like 6 years, but you cannot put a fail in if you're a
Good
good
guy.
guy.
I just wanted to see what would happen.
I just want to see who the spies were.
Alright, so then that's the one I want.
That's the one I want.
Shuffle it up.
So Captain shuffles them up, so we don't know who put in what.
Except for that one mission, although I think it's not in 6-player, but other player counts, there's the mission
Yes.
4
Yeah,
that needs
yeah.
2 to fail.
There is a setup which allows for a mission whereby you would need 2 fails for it to fail.
It is
Is that
not.
like alternate
It's not in
rules?
6
It
player.
is not in 6 player.
It's in like
in
5
7
player or
and
something.
Seven
Oh,
and
so-
eight
yeah,
player.
yeah,
7 and
you're
8
right.
players.
Basically, higher player counts because you've got more people on the mission, but also more spies. It's just a balancing thing.
Yeah,
This game scales pretty well as well.
Mm.
Alright, we have 1 success.
He's probably used the green screen.
There's a fucking thing on
You
the green
did put
screen
it on
table.
there.
We don't need this there
It's
anymore.
2
Well done.
successes.
Great success.
Well done, everybody.
You would be stupid to
fail.
put a fail there.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, it would be funny though.
2 fails!
I don't
Dude,
know.
I actually love doing it because it just throws so much
Yeah.
suspicion at both people.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take one of these blue tokens, which indicates that the blue team has won the first mission, and place it onto mission 1.
Cool.
Alternatively, this is what it would look like if the bad guys had won.
Chris is so professional.
What a bro.
Chris is our like showgirl here.
It's the hair.
His legs are beautiful.
Hand
guys.
model. He has got the best
Yeah.
hand out of all of us, let's be honest.
My pianist's hands.
They're not hairy. Very
Edward
smooth.
pianist's hands.
There's like no air resistance on them.
Alrighty,
Your
I passed the
penis
captaincy.
They're so fishy.
aerodynamic.
The captaincy moves along, and now Kai is the captain, and he has to pick 3 people for mission 2.
Alright, well,
We're none the wiser.
at this point in time, all we have to go off of is that the last mission didn't fail.
Put me on the set.
Oh, I
could've
see,
been-
I
That's
see.
spy
how
talk
it
right
is.
there.
It could have been
Yeah.
Lachlan flying under the radar because I'm not a bad guy.
Oh, excellent.
If-
All right,
if-
sweet. Now we know
if you
Kai's not
believe
bad.
that, you won't put yourself on the mission.
That's my favourite argument I've ever heard in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So much
If you knew
backwards
that
logic.
you were good, you would put yourself on the team.
Yeah, it's so you get more information, but it's like, no, you just pass the mission because you know you're good.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and also it's like you count as a good vote, which means that you have a higher odds.
Exactly.
Kai's always a spy.
oh, look, heard it straight from the horse's mouth.
Oh, Jess. Hang on,
Hold
Jess.
up. The betrayal.
Dude, can you imagine if Beck was here right now? Just like,
Oh,
Unlike Secret Hitler, the captain
I mean, it's
can
probably
pick the same
Tom.
people. Wait, in Secret Hitler, can you not choose the same people?
no.
Ah,
the
There's-
same person can't be voted the same twice in a row, but you
Yeah.
can vote the same people to approve stuff.
okay.
Jess does make a fantastic spy as well.
Mm, never suspect.
Alright, so I'm gonna keep Lockie on
Rejected.
as because again we have nothing else to go off of. I can take one more person on the mission. And Tom seems to know what he's talking about, right?
Oh, fuck no.
He keeps talking shit.
Alright.
That's true.
He's talking a top tier game.
He's talking a lot of talk.
Look, I can trust me. It's just whether or not all of you can trust me.
I don't
Oh.
trust you in the slightest, so let's see.
There's very minimal trust.
To be honest, if a fail comes up, I'm
Lachlan's
betting it's
throwing
Tom.
me under the bus, hey.
The spies might want to fail this mission because although there are more people on the mission and the odds are lower, it's also a case of actually getting 3 fails on the board before the end of the 5th round. So
Alright.
you're sort of running out of time.
Are we ready, spaghetti?
Ready, spaghetti.
3, 2, 1. Tom's on the mission.
Lachlan's throwing me under the bus.
Why'd you reject Lachlan?
Tom's on the mission!
He's doing the same thing
We
Tom
all
did.
approved apart from Lachlan.
But
Alright,
he's on your side, man.
I'll take my
I
cards.
hope he is.
Success and a fail.
You know I'm on your side.
I
We're
do not
both
know. I
spies.
do not know that for a fact. All right.
Where am I
Look, if
passing the one that I
if a fail
want?
comes up, it's probably
Submissions to the
Tom.
captain.
Submissions here.
That's kind of why I put him on the
No,
mission.
submissions to the captain. It's always been, and we get confused otherwise.
Look
What
at
is,
all the
what is
cards
a
that are...
stray card here?
Yeah, exactly.
to the
That's why
captain?
submission to the captain.
That's the card I want. Give that to Kai.
That's mine
This
from
one?
last.
Okay.
That's mine from
See?
last game.
See?
Yeah, this is why you go submissions to the captain.
I'm just gonna start shuffling these under,
Submission.
All
right.
To the captain.
so we can't.
I'm so nervous right now. The amount of shit you have both been talking at me.
I think it's good that she's not watching shit
Look,
punch you for that
shuffle under.
impression.
Someone had to talk shit back, Tom, because you were talking a lot of shit. All right.
Green screen.
Rejecting teams. Right. Sorry. All right. Here we go. The first step of the mission is to infiltrate the voting center.
Yep. Jesus.
We've succeeded.
That's my card. I know.
Are we stopping the count or are we going for the count? What's the plan?
Guys!
Let's not.
We are not doing this!
Is it just going to date this episode horribly when
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
in 2 years' time?
See how easy it is to knock it, Lachlan? You're all talking
In-
shit at me about the green screen.
I didn't
In
knock it,
3
though.
months' time, when this finally gets uploaded to YouTube.
Yeah,
it's going to be on news.
And
Yeah.
the results known, maybe. Or we're in the middle of Civil War 2 like and then it'll be in really poor taste.
Captain America Civil War again.
Alright. Vote number 2.
Hack in the firewall.
I mean, to be fair, we're talking a lot of shit for a country that lost against emus like
Yeah.
30 years ago. So
Okay.
Okay, the entire country?
That
I
was
thought it was
fraud.
just WA.
Alright.
Just before you reveal that one, should we recount?
I think I vote.
We're done.
We just stop voting, right? We're winning.
Let's not do a Nevada and have to start all over again.
Oh, jeez.
Last but not least,
Oh no! We should have stopped.
What? I told you.
How and why did you get 2 successes and then have the last one as your, like, big reveal of being like,
a fail.
it's a fail,
of course,
guys.
the last one's a big reveal.
Oh, very
He knew there was a
knew.
fail coming the
He
entire
knew.
time.
Okay. 2
Lucky
spies.
sucks.
If we were both spies, we would have both put fails in.
No, not
no,
necessarily.
yeah,
You guys
yeah,
somehow
yeah.
communicated
It's
Red
possible.
tokens
with
off.
that shit talk.
You're right. Kind of spies. We played footsies to decide who was going to put the fail in.
Yeah.
I heard you bump someone under the table. That's always the worst argument as well.
I do not want to be Chris right now.
Yeah,
Chris has to
me
pick
neither,
4
to be
people.
honest. Again,
Fancy guns.
Alright, so here's the thing. You can't trust me, Kai, or Lachlan,
Has
but you've
racist
got to
guns.
pick at least one of us.
Hey,
yeah.
Hey.
Doom isn't working.
Yeah, things break.
our lights are actually... We're having
Things
problems
break.
with our lights
It's,
at the moment.
it's almost certain
Good old-
that only one of you was a spy, because the odds that both were spies and that you successfully only failed one card.
Also, to mention that the first mission was me and Kai, the second mission was me, Kai, and
And I was
Tom,
gonna
and for
give you
2
that.
spies to be on this, like that.
Yeah, but we've played
To
this
be on-
game
to be
a
on-
million times
yeah,
before.
I mean,
Would the spy?
We
put
played this game a
another spy?
million
We have.
times.
Yeah, that's also
Like,
a
would
point.
I, if I was a spy, right? Which I'm not. Would I put Kai on the same mission as me? I mean, the first one doesn't count because you're always going to do a success.
Yeah.
But then the second mission, would you really expect Kai to put
Here we
2
go.
spies?
Here
on the
we
mission?
go.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
then you're relying on the chance that they both, because obviously there's no communication. I see what Lockie's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're relying on them both not putting a fail, and if they both put a fail on, there's an issue.
And if they both put a success on, then
Yeah,
they
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
succeeded the mission.
yeah, then they've got that in there.
So yeah, I think you're right. I think there was probably only one spy on that mission.
But that makes this choice even harder then. Because you know one of these guys then is a spy.
Yeah, so I couldn't test the waters per
Or-
se.
You got unlucky and you did pick 2 spies, and one did a success and one did a fail.
That
Yeah.
is entirely possible. We have all played this game before enough to know
Or
that.
it was
Can
thing about
y'all
this game
y'all check
is-
Doom?
The thing about
Um,
this game is it's triangles, and you only have 2 pieces of information.
Or-
never 3.
Or it was 3 non-spies, and they were just testing to see what works.
Just seeing what happens.
They were trying to see who.
That
was
sounds
the
like
loyal.
spy talk
I
there.
actually
Reese.
I found
put
the
the wrong
commander,
card
guys.
in.
What?
He's like sitting there going, but none of them are spies.
Yeah.
I just want to point out, I knew what the issue was straight away and fixed it. So
What was
fuck
it?
yeah, go me. I changed the setting in Lumia to be like, you can now queue things up, but what it meant was our animation for the red changing to blue would just go on forever.
Genius.
So Tom broke it, is what he's trying
You
to
didn't
say.
put yourself on?
Tom broke it and then
No, he
fixed
put
it.
himself on.
Oh, I've
Mission
still got a
3.
gun, that's why.
No.
No, he's putting you on
I'm
as well.
putting me on as well. Okay.
Now my reasoning is, Lockie's sus.
Good reasoning. Sold. Approved.
I'm in.
I think that Lockie and I have played this game a lot, so I guess this is metagaming.
I am calling BS on this
But-
man right here.
Some of the arguments you presented are
Am I
ones
the only
which
one
we
not
have
in it?
thwarted.
I'm not on the mission.
Got it. Reese.
As far as I'm concerned, I don't want to
For me,
get mixed
choosing,
up in all of this.
I think both of you are good, right? So for
Okay.
me, choosing one of the fresh and untested is going to be a 50-50 no matter what.
Well, it is.
Suppose I pick it correct, Jimmy's fine. There's a good chance then that if we are all good, this will be blue.
No,
And
I'm
that
liking
will
this.
mean-
I'm liking this. There's gonna be a double fail.
I'm liking this. I'm sure Chris is a spy and he's failing this mission.
That would mean that this is a very pivotal mission for the spies, because if the spies cannot put a fail in, they pretty much need to secure
The last
fails
two.
for each of these.
Yeah.
Whereas at least if the spies can get this one, there'll be breathing room for them. So if I can choose a team which I think
My gut tells me you're right, and it's Lachlan, and that's why he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree to putting myself and Kai on the first mission because I know I'm not gonna fail it."
See, I have no.
Did
I have
Tom
nothing to
include
go
the
off of.
whoops
I mean,
all
one of you's a
spies
spy.
at
I don't
the
know who it
end?
is.
That's
I
a
have
good
no.
Oh, we're all spies.
suppose Lucky is a spy.
So what's happening here is Chris is actually trying to fail the mission to find out who the spy is.
No.
Well, basically, if this
Well, no,
mission
because-
if this mission passes, it means you and Reese are most likely the spies.
But that same can be said for
No,
any
but that would be
combination of
good
people.
for the good guys because
then they just need to get one
then
more
we
win.
need one more, and
Yeah.
it's a 3 in the next one. But Tom's the captain next round.
And if we
But
pass
you
this
can
mission,
always
then I'm
fail
gonna
if it fails.
put the same people on.
Presumably,
That would be
The-
2 fails in a
the-
row with Tom
The
on
lady
it.
doth protest.
the
too much.
adversarial comments from Lockie might be because he has no choice but to protest this team. Because of course, if Lockie
Yeah.
were a spy, he
Yep,
would
yep,
know
yep,
the
yep,
other
yep,
spy,
yep, yep, yep.
right?
Alright, I'm in.
I'm just putting it out there. Well,
got
I don't
my-
know if you're not a spy.
I
or
see.
not.
I see your argument though, because if, for instance, there's another fail, but there's only one, and I'm the only factor that's really changed as well as
Yeah.
yourself. Wait, were you in
So
last
for-
one?
no,
No,
I wasn't.
I think Tom's too happy with this team.
Tom's way too happy.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
We are all discussing, and Tom's just happy to.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's
See,
go.
no,
Let's
see,
succeed it.
Alright,
Let's
so
approve.
I'm approving
on
this
my-
just because Chris was like, "It's Lachlan," and I'm like, "I'm okay with this."
So on my side of the field, I'm like, cool. On the 2 teams that I went
But
on,
I'm
there
the
was
unknown
one
factor,
fail and
he's
it was
the
Tom.
unknown factor.
So it could be
True,
either you or Tom, in my eyes. But I'm not on
Well,
this
yeah.
mission at all now. But both of you are on this mission.
Well,
But only one of you is a spy, but then there could be a new spy out of these 2 guys.
No worries,
which
RJ.
means-
Have a good one. Thank
See
you.
ya, RJ.
if this turns out blue, we'll know that Lockie was protesting because he's a spy and he really,
That
really
is-
needed a spy
Yeah,
to
that
be on
is
this mission.
So we just make
accurate,
sure
and
if
then-
this passes, we make sure Lockie's not on any subsequent
Kevin's
mission.
having
we
the
won't
devils
if it
remember when it
fails-
bites us.
It would be a
Sweet
good
dreams,
then it comes
RJ.
back
I
on
hope
you
us
guys.
It
yelling
would be a good
puts you to
indication
sleep.
that Reese
I
will
hope you're not
also
just
be a
dozing
spy.
off and we
See what I'm
start
saying?
screaming at each other about being a dirty gun
Let's just
and
vote.
wake you
Alright,
up.
I'm ready. Wait, am I ready? I'm ready.
See, I'm really torn.
The more they talk, the
On
more
this
the spy
team.
they are.
I have feelings.
3,
Reese, how are you
2,
feeling?
1. Reveal.
Whoop.
Okay, notice who rejected.
So that is a rejection, and
Yeah.
we move captaincy.
Okay.
So
So
move the tracker up 1.
the
Let
vote
me
track
say
moves up 1.
that I do not trust Tom one fucking bit.
You're telling me!
Okay.
He's throwing me under the bus, something fierce, and Chris is along for the ride.
So you're gonna stay on, if I put you on this mission, will you accept it?
Fuck
I wanted
yeah,
of course he
to,
will,
I
because
wanted
that's
to
what a spy
reject
would
that
do.
mission to see who else. So I rejected, which obviously throws some shade on me, but I know I'm good, so I can then look at the information presented, which was that Lockie and Reese rejected the team.
Yeah.
So do I then put the same team forward again?
I can see what you're saying.
Okay,
Well,
that is some interesting.
If I put the same team forward, because I was on board, I approve that. If I put the same team forward, will you approve it?
Notice how the person I'm accusing of being a spy and the only other person who wasn't on that mission I had chosen both rejected as well. Because
Yeah,
they knew.
Okay, yeah,
that-
I like it. I like it. So don't put Reese and I on the mission,
Yeah.
and then do the mission. And if you succeed, it's 1 for the blue.
Yeah.
And if you fail, then you fucked up. Is all I'm saying.
Well, look, if we go
Yeah.
the same team, we haven't actually lost anything from last round.
Yeah.
But
You've gained info
It's
and people
just
reject
that
it.
I
yeah,
now
it's
have
more
no reason not
I
to
feel
reject
like-
it because I know it's gonna pass, right? Like that's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
feel
I'm
like
gonna pass as well.
I was delaying that to get information. If the information proves to be useless because you aren't both the spies, then we haven't lost anything than if I'd approved it anyway.
But you're at least trying to get more info before a mission
Yeah.
either goes through.
So
or not.
because we have 4 rounds here to adjust.
Yeah.
Like, I'm on the
Yeah,
fence
yeah.
about this team still.
We could
but
change.
seeing the
see
two
what
people
happens
not
when goes
on it
ahead if
reject
the
it,
team
do you-
changes completely.
Make
Yeah,
me
yeah.
slightly more comfortable.
While ignoring the fact that you also rejected it.
I rejected it to buy time.
Oh, I rejected it to buy time too. That means
He-
I'm not guilty. That's how Lachlan, you rejected
The
to buy
impression
time.
I'm getting from Kai right now
No,
is he's more
I
trustful
rejected
of
it
me
mainly
being the
because I
captain
wasn't-
than Chris,
wasn't
and
on
more
the
trustful
mission,
of
and
me
I'm
than
the good
Lachlan.
guy. And everyone's throwing
Lucky
shade
sucks.
under my...
Not necessarily that you trust me entirely, because
Yeah.
there was still that one fail.
There is no
but
such thing as 100% trust.
No.
It's a hard game to play.
I'm gonna be so mad when Kai's the spy and Tom isn't, and then we went this whole entire game and I hated Tom.
I'm not a spy.
Alright,
Not
Wait,
spy.
I'll put my team forward. Same team.
Same
me,
team?
you,
Okay.
Chris, Kai.
See, I'm just happy because if you guys do fail, then you were wrong, and if you
Yeah.
succeed, it's one for the good guys, which makes me happy.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Oh, look.
Approval
approved.
across the
All
board.
approved.
Funny.
Alright.
Yeah, it's funny when you
There's
have
your
the choice
cards.
taken away from you.
Where'd all the
What
fail
happens?
cards go? I need those.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
you
I don't
them.
need them.
You need
but
Oh, you need them.
Gameplay-wise, we do need them.
Yeah.
Well.
I'm just shuffling them just because.
Why
Are
would
there
you shuffle
success
them?
cards in there?
Yes.
I was like,
Well, there would be because if we didn't have like all the cards, it means that all the leftover ones.
Okay, so
There
the
would've
one
been a-
you wish to submit goes to the captain.
Straight to the captain.
Straight to the captain.
ignores,
Ignore in the middle.
succeeds to me.
Ignores.
Okay, and ignores. And we'll shuffle these before anything's revealed out of that file too.
shuffle
So
these.
do
Yeah, but
two people shuffle.
They stay face down.
Yes. No, but I just mean so that the order can't be counted by anyone. Would you like to do that under the table?
You gonna reveal for me, Lachlan?
Oh,
I mean,
shuffled.
I've got the
Yeah,
game.
just
Oh, right.
so
so it can't be counted.
yeah.
There we are. They shuffled.
You all saw that? That was a clean pass. Clean pass. Clean
Where'd all
pass.
the
Wait,
fails
can we
go?
Can we go to the replay? Can we go to the replay?
We actually should set up a replay at some point. Alright.
Ready?
Part 1, cutting the locks on the gate.
Success.
Part 2, shooting the guards.
Success.
Hold up.
This is a
We're the
peace mission.
resistance, we're killing the government, it's fine.
Part 3, Naruto run towards her.
Exactly, part 3, Naruto run.
Ooh.
And
That's-
part 4, we
Getting-
escape with the aliens.
Getting to the booth
Oh, no.
and not stopping the count.
It's always the last one you reveal, Lockie. I wonder why you
Thank you,
waited
thank
until
you,
the
that's
very
it,
last
thank you,
part.
Thank you, Reese. Thank you, Reese. What was that? Thank you very much.
We're all
Thank
good.
you.
I'm so deflated right now, I actually thought we'd got them.
I know. Until that third success, I was like, damn, that has to be it. But remember, the second time this team moved on, captaincy moved to you, nothing else changed, and we had approvals across
Thank you,
the board.
sir.
That's an extra fail on the board.
I mean, it's not the best outcome for me, but it's also a good outcome.
Yeah, it's not a good outcome for the game, but you're personally happy.
Yeah.
So
I know I could say the spy. Yeah, leave
Right.
the train. You'll
So
we don't have room to work with now. We
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
use another test mission.
No.
There
We pretty much
is-
have to call it.
We're playing. This is our first game, so we are playing it fair and also having the correct amount of spies to
give me your guns.
players.
I don't know what to think anymore.
It's the question of if it's the same spy, if it's me and you, or if it's a new spy that put that in.
I feel
Yeah.
like we need
Alright.
to just keep this in here.
The real question is, can we trust Reese?
So Reese.
Or do we ignore this and then do we trust
think
Jimmy?
Reese. So hear me out. There was a lot of guys on that team before, alright? So I am not a bad guy.
Oh, sweet, there it is. Thank you.
Yep.
for clearing
The
that
Kai
up.
defense.
So
cool.
Yeah.
the problem
I think
is,
he's legit.
So the first game was Kai and I, and it was a success.
Yeah.
The third, it was Kai and Tom, and it was a fail. So you can either trust me and put me on the team, even though you don't know 100% that I wasn't the bad guy in the second round.
This is the hardest choice right now.
right?
Yeah, it's
Or
terrible.
you can go with me because I was pretty adamant that we were going to get a fail in that mission, and it was going to be like if we failed or we succeeded, it was going to be good for us to find out who was the bad guy.
Lachlan
But
really
Tom
wants to
has
be on this
been-
mission.
Tom has been on. Yeah, because if we find out,
The problem is,
if we
I
get
wanna
3
be-
successes on this mission, then we only need 1 extra person for the 4th mission.
The problem is, I want to be on this mission because I know I'm good.
But Tom was also on both of the missions that failed.
Yeah.
So Tom was on both of the missions that failed. Kai was on both of the missions that failed. And then it leaves
But
you
can
with
you-
like these 3 guys.
Look, I'm
And
gonna put
actually,
Kai on.
add-
I think
add-
Kai's fine.
Actually, adding to that, with myself and Chris, as well as Tom or Kai, doesn't matter who it is,
Yeah.
there was only 1 negative vote still. We can't guarantee, like, we were assuming that it could have came out as a win because, you know, spies trying to cover themselves a bit.
Yeah.
But there also wasn't 2 negative votes, like of like someone trying to throw it. So there's
Yeah.
I think there was only 1 spy on that one.
Yeah, agreed.
So
So what you're saying is that there's
It's
only one
either,
spy.
it's either one of you two.
So one of us is a spy. Is
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Who do you think the other one is?
I actually think it's Reese. Because, now, hear me out, because the second mission was 3 people, and there was 1 fail still.
Yeah.
Third mission, 4 people, 1 fail still.
So,
You're
yeah.
the only one who hasn't been in a mission.
That's-
And so what you're saying is that Kai is the spy.
So you think that one of
I reckon it's
either
either
my
one of you 3.
Okay.
No,
But then
So
again,
who do we
no,
put
but
on
okay.
this
So
mission?
if
Yeah,
if
you weren't in the last one,
yeah,
so-
But I wasn't in the
Reese-
last one.
If Reese is a spy,
Hmm.
I'm not saying you are.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
that's
to follow
a
the
hypothetical.
to follow the train
I
of logic.
put you on the mission, sir.
I'm just following the train of logic, right?
Yeah, yeah,
if
yeah.
you are,
Yep.
then therefore either myself or Tom are.
I think Lockie's actually in
Lockie
the clear.
isn't the second one if Reese is one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
man.
no, so
But, like,
here's
I'm a good
my
guy.
thought.
I'm not too sure.
And I think you.
My worry with everything Jimmy's saying right now is he's trying to clear the blame away from himself. I think there is a chance that it's him and Lachlan. Lachlan failed the first 2 mission and then he failed that one.
There's every chance that it is, but it could be the same situation for you and Reese, right?
What do you mean? Well,
Because,
no, it can't be the
Reese
same
is-
situation because Reese hasn't been on a mission yet.
Reese
also
hasn't been on a
Chris.
mission, but like
You've only been on one
you've
mission.
been on
too.
every
Yeah,
mission
but
that's failed.
Chris isn't speaking up.
Yeah, but he's letting everyone else discuss their opinions too. Instead of becoming a shouting.
Kai is also.
Yeah,
doing
right.
True.
What?
this. Yeah. Kai,
You were just
you're
thinking
also
about The
being quiet.
Simpsons.
You said your little bit, and then.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know.
I guess.
Well, I think there's a lot to learn from what other people
I'm
are saying.
yeah,
right? Like,
Absolutely.
I'm
That's what doing.
hesitant to approve any mission that Reese puts forward.
All right, I'm gonna say it now.
Update the thing.
I'm gonna
Say
say
what thing?
Special Spooktober bits
Oh,
aren't
suck it.
on. Don't listen
All right,
to.
I'm
They
gonna say
probably
it
still
now.
are.
But-
So
they
I think
probably still on.
I think that Tom is a spy.
Oh,
And
Tom's
I'm
not going on the mission.
Okay.
That is
Cool.
100% guaranteed.
Mhm.
I do.
I
would
never
rather.
rejected any missions. Oh, no,
So
I
I
rejected
personally
the
think
first
that
one.
Tom is a spy.
I'd rather give my child to a dingo.
That
than
is
to
mine.
Tom. So that's.
Oh,
Too topical.
Wow.
wow.
I'm tossing up between.
That's actually perfectly timing.
Thank,
you,
thank,
bit wrong.
thank you, Roboito. I'm tossing up between Lachlan and Jimmy, but I don't know if Lachlan's the right choice.
If you want my
Just because you are talking a lot.
if you want my opinion,
Because
go
I'm a
Lockie.
good guy and everyone is throwing me under the goddamn bus. I would just like to be on the mission so I can help you succeed this goddamn game.
Here's the problem, right? So if me and Kai are above board and I put you on, then that cancels the mission
So that shifts.
because
Alright,
people may reject it.
So here's like, for example, so in the trifecta of me, Kai, and Tom, right?
Yeah.
And then if we shift it and we go here instead, so then it becomes you, me, and Kai, and it's still a fail, then that puts the fucking blame.
It doesn't.
all
If it's
on
still a
me.
fail, then it doesn't matter where the blame
It
is
doesn't
because we
matter.
lose.
We lose.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
That's
Holy
the position
heck,
we're
put
in.
me on the mission, please! For the love of God, please put me on the mission. Do not put Tom on the mission. I'm really sus of Kai as well. But it's hard because then you've only got
Alright,
like
alright,
2
I've-
other guys.
I've made a choice.
I think. This
Bodyguard!
that's it.
I don't think
Commander!
I trust Reese with the.
Do
with the
something!
captaincy. I think
Lachlan, you're on.
Captaincy needs to move.
Who's the third?
I'm the third. So it's me, Kai, and Lachlan.
I don't know if I like this.
Tom's pretty butthurt because he's a spy.
I feel like
I want to be on the mission.
the
Damn
two
it.
people that are the
I
highest
don't
risk
like
of second traitor,
Yeah,
in
I'm
my
not-
opinion.
I fucking hate
I'd
being
much
captain.
rather.
I like being on
I'm-
missions, but I hate being a captain.
Yeah.
3, 2,
I don't
1.
like this.
Holy
Overwhelming.
hell!
So who are our approves for that?
The same two that
Same
rejected.
two that rejected it before. I do not trust
However,
Lachlan
no, but
right now.
however,
Yeah.
as we, it can't be both of them,
No,
right?
but
It
my
can't
reason
be
for
both
reject
of
is
us.
because it's one of them.
Yeah.
Like I know I'm safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Chris is safe. Otherwise, we might have had 2 votes on that
Yeah.
last one of negative.
So it's weird that they both rejected it, but they both. So
Approved
both
it.
approved that one, both rejected the
'Cause-
previous
yeah.
mission.
Yeah.
But it's not both of them. It can't be
See-
both of them.
See, the thing is, on that previous one, if there was 2 traders, there was 4 of us in there. There's 2 new people. It was actually a perfect time to throw more seeds of doubt in there.
Yeah. Well,
So-
but that one there was a fail.
Only one.
Neither
though.
of them were on the mission.
Yeah.
So
that's
it
that's
can't
my
be both
point.
of them.
Yeah. No, it
It's
can't be.
But
It's
it is entirely
probably
possible that
one
it
of
was
them.
Lachlan on that one, and then one of someone else on the
Okay,
other one.
okay.
yeah.
Fair-
So it could
Alright,
be.
let's run scenario number 1, okay? Where I am the good guy here, right? And then we had mission number 2
Unlikely
where we
scenario.
had... Right, so then we had 2 new people on the mission. We have
One new person on the mission.
one new person on the mission, which was Tom,
Yeah, the
and
first
we
one
had a
hardly
fail,
counts.
which
Yeah.
means still scenario. I'm still the good guy. One of you guys is the bad guy.
You're the captain.
Mission
Ooh.
2, we then had. I was no longer on the mission. Tom was still on the mission, and Reese was not on the mission. But Reese has not been on a mission thus far. But I'm still a good guy, which means that it's either Tom would have been on the mission.
Are
with
you
another
hearing everything
bad guy,
he's saying and
or,
still just agreeing to not put him on?
Or
Yeah, I already know who I'm going to put on
Yeah.
there.
Okay, just go for
Tom
it.
and Reese
I don't think there's
have
any
been
point in
hurt.
discussion.
I've already made my decision.
Oh no, it's
I
just
didn't-
on 2.
Yeah,
It's
on
only
two.
failed
Oh,
once.
that's 2? Okay, sorry. Guns, please.
Yeah, I don't know.
I am so,
So
like.
the big thing with this mission, as much as I just said don't continue talking, is if this succeeds, you then need to pass the captain's hat to Lachlan, who decides who the extra person to put on is.
Everyone, shut up! I have stuff to say.
The first fail came from either Lockie, Kai, or Tom.
Yeah.
Right. 2 of those members were on the 3rd mission as well. Right. It very well could have been one of them.
Yeah, and a
Same.
lucky dodge on
Yeah.
the
And yeah,
approve.
it's really difficult for the spies to tee up
Yeah.
a single fail if they're both on the same mission in this game.
Yeah.
So I would use that as reasoning as to why I'm good.
The reason I'm going to put
Trustworthy.
you on is
Yeah.
because there was 4 of us and there was only 1 negative vote.
Yeah.
You've been on too many with too many fails.
Totally
so that's
understand.
why I'm not putting you.
I know, I get that.
So Kai gets. He's been on too many as well.
Yeah, but each of which Kai has been on, he's also been on with a suspected spy. So that very well could mean that Kai is actually being thrown under the bus,
yeah,
which is what I.
Yeah, you're right.
This
But Kai was
game-
also on the first one, which is very much the discredit blame mission.
I'm on like
It's
this,
hard.
Who are you feeling?
It's
And
hard
we
to
can
take
talk
the
it through
first
if you
round
want.
into account.
It is.
Yeah, it's so hard to take that into account.
It's like I want to trust one
My-
of Tom and like Kai, and I don't know who's playing me because one of them is 100% playing me.
Have you got
That's
the
the
dice?
hardest part that I have
Yeah.
here. Is
Yeah,
that,
we have plenty of dice.
It's like-
Jimmy's
It's a
leaving it up.
D6. A D6 is good.
Jimmy's leaving it up to
A
chance.
little
Green
bit
screen?
of up to fate. So 1,
Green
2,
screen's
3.
dead,
I
give me
put
the
myself on.
Mhm.
4, 5, 6. I
Oh
put
no, deactivated.
Lachlan
Hang on. Hold your horses.
That's
right?
all good.
No, you gotta
Turn it.
multi-mode, studio mode,
Yeah,
yep.
I'm onto it.
All right.
Don't do what I do.
So 1, 2, 3, lads.
Uh-huh.
I put myself on. 4, 5, 6. I put Lachlan on. Okay.
Right.
Wait, what?
I don't like that you're doing
Alright,
it.
you can
by
roll it now.
faith.
Ah, no, you can't.
I mean, you can.
myself,
Lachlan fucked it.
Why would you ever not put yourself on?
Well, I know I'm innocent.
Alright, what did you roll? That's
Yeah,
the
but-
thing, we
I'll roll
can't
a 3.
see it.
If we fail this
Yeah,
mission,
Move
no,
the
that's
dice,
true, that's
Lachlan. Move the
No,
dice.
if you know that you're good,
gotta
you have to
fix
put yourself
that
on.
as well as this. It's a combo, alright?
I don't.
I also want the accept on the mission. That's the problem. So
So who have you put on? Yourself?
Kai and
Kai.
Chris.
I mean, I trust Chris more than Tom.
I just don't know if I trust Kai.
I'm happy with this team because this is 3 of the 4
yeah, no,
members
here's the
I
thing.
put on myself.
I'm happy
Yeah.
with this team because I trust the known thing of Kai over all the shit Lachlan's saying, and we have no information on Reese, so I don't want to put him on a mission.
Yeah, it's too risky to put Reese on a mission. So far,
You don't want to learn about me?
no, we hate you.
Look,
Why are you
I have feelings, but that's
Tom
fine.
is way too confident about this mission.
All right, let's
Have
move
some
to
trust, my
approve
friend.
or reject and get this game moving.
Lachlan's been trying to throw me under the bus.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
hold on.
No.
Yeah, because it's either you or Kai.
Alright,
Guaranteed.
we have an extra 5 minutes to discuss.
Oh,
I'm approving this one.
So Reese's 6 strats, let's call it number 19. There we go. Don't decide things.
I feel like there should be a 13.
Don't leave things to chance, right? That's
suppose this mission.
especially in chance bad escapes.
Suppose this mission goes ahead and it's a success for the good guys.
Who do we put on?
That would definitely mean that Tom is a spy,
No.
right? Because
Yeah.
there's no reason for the spies not
Why-
to fail.
why wouldn't
this,
they fail?
Right?
Exactly, yeah.
And the team previous was this team plus Tom.
Mhm.
So that would
Yeah.
mean that we have found that Tom would have been a
Yeah.
spy,
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
This is a
So
gamble. as well.
therefore, anything that Tom has been advocating, I don't think you've ever butted heads with Reese or whatever.
Oh no, I said don't put Reese on.
Okay.
Yeah, he's already said he's not
Oh,
willing.
we have butted heads. I'm super sus of Tom.
I'm super sus of Reese, Kai, and Lachlan. But Kai and Lachlan for obvious reasons.
Well, so
Yeah,
here's the hard thing, right? So if this gets through, Lachlan then becomes the captain.
Yeah.
So then it's up to Lachlan to decide who
That's
goes
very
on the
right
final.
thinking.
Yeah.
Spy
I
chooses
think
not to
you're
fail
correct.
just for the suspense. I like it.
Yeah.
It's all about the story, man.
It's all about the
Yeah.
It's all about the journey.
Okay, so
All right, are we voting?
If I wasn't me and if I was someone else, I would absolutely be listening to Chris right now and for the content, passing the mission just to throw me under the bus.
yeah.
I'm about to get fucked if I know it, but this is the right choice.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, hold on.
Vote.
Approve.
Everyone approves.
Alright, hold on.
Well,
I'm done. I'm done.
Let's see what happens.
that's a problem.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
so...
Can we just reveal? No, we don't even do reveal because you still get assassin.
Yeah.
You
You
also
can't-
can't
One,
just reveal.
two.
The assassin
Yeah.
only
Why
matters
not?
because the assassin only matters if they pass this mission and the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The
don't.
good guys need to still win 2 missions.
Cool. So, problem is though, I'm not on the mission, and therefore this is a guaranteed fail.
No,
There's only
no,
3.
no,
there's
There's
only
only
three.
3.
Twice.
There-
It's only
we can
3.
afford to have one good guy not on the mission.
Which means that what it would be Tom and
This
Reese.
is essentially all the
So it'd be
information.
Tom and Reese
It's-
would be the bad guys.
Fucking
Or
Lachlan.
you.
This has been.
So this is
No,
all
no,
to
no,
me?
no,
Ben-
no. That's
Ben-
not how this
Okay,
works.
if you would like to... Oh, sorry,
Because if
that's
there's a
my-
fail in here,
my-
if there's no fail in here, it's you. It's you two.
Or
How?
Like
How
that
and
is.
why?
Look, if there's no
Or
fail in here,
someone
I think
really
it's
is
absolutely
playing for the
throwing
long
shit
play.
at me. But
If there's no fail
I-
in here, it's definitely Tom, but
Yeah,
we
Tom,
don't
it's-
have proof of whether it's
Because
Tom.
why
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
you
Absolutely
end it now?
Kai.
Exactly.
So we have nothing on Reese whatsoever, and we're just banking on the fact that it could be Tom and Reese as the bad guys would be the good thing, and you just left me out as the good guy for this. Or you're hoping that Reese is the good guy and I'm
no,
the
we
bad
just
guy
don't
with
trust
Tom.
you.
Well, Lachlan, it comes down to your because if this passes, you're the next one. Well, I mean, you're the
You're
next
the
one
next captain.
anyway. So
Sure.
then
Sure. All right.
you
let's,
can easily just go.
Let's
You can
run the
slam
numbers.
down on yours.
Let's run
that
the
it's you
numbers.
4 and hope that everyone approves that it's you 4.
I don't think we're getting to the next round, my
Okay.
friend.
Okay.
Shall we do the reveal?
No, all at once. Just fucking go.
No, I like to do
Nah.
the reveal.
Flop.
Alright, so is the
Because
camera on?
Tom's confident. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Success. So, how are we doing this one this time, boys? But
Don't.
airdrop it in, airdrop it
Slam
in.
it down.
Yep.
Yep.
Breaking into the events.
Oh,
In
yep.
the event.
I'm gonna
It's
say.
gonna be the last
I'm
one
gonna
again.
say if it's the last one again, this has been really like event filled,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Okay, and how do we end this mission, boys?
Oh,
What's the goal?
Mission Impossible down into the room.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
We're getting that jewel out of here to fund our next one. Ready? On another success.
Yes. Oh my
Boys.
fucking
Fucking dirty guy.
Okay, we have it. Tom is a spy.
Alright.
We
Success.
know Tom is a
Fucking
spy.
energy.
Alright.
Chris
I
is
cannot
doing it for
wait.
content.
I cannot wait for the end of this game when we find out that there was actually a
I'm,
spy
like,
in that
dragging
mission
it
who
out till
slipped
the end.
under the radar.
Okay.
But holy hell.
Roboito, my boy.
All right,
Alright.
Perfectly timing, though.
Ladies
Yeah,
and
yeah,
gentlemen,
yeah.
we have it. Tom is a spy. We know this for a fact.
No, you don't. You're just adding up maths and coming to that conclusion.
Nah, Tom, you're a
That's
spy.
That's how
I
maths
know it.
works,
I
Tom.
think it
Tom
fits.
is a spy. Tom
yeah.
is a spy. We
You're
know.
just. He made a political joke, everyone.
Everyone did.
We know the 3 members whom can be trusted. There is literally no reason they should not have failed. Sorry, they wouldn't have failed if they were.
Can we get a?
Yeah.
Can we get a?
So it comes down to the point of.
Is it Reese or is it?
Is it
Lockie?
Reese or is
Yeah.
it
Is it
Lachlan?
Reese or Lachlan?
Well, it
Okay.
depends on
Reese.
who Lachlan puts on the mission, right? So.
I'm going to put a case forward. From the very start, I have thought that Lockie was a bit suspect, and in retrospect, maybe it was just conviction. A lot of spies tend to talk, but when you're like trying to defend yourself, you can talk quite a bit.
And over talking sometimes makes you feel.
In game,
yeah.
the only missions that Lockie has been on that have failed have been with Tom as well. So that's why I think Lockie might be good.
One failed vote.
When? What?
With one failed vote on that second.
No,
one.
yeah.
You're all
yeah.
really hung up on that one fail vote thing. We have all played this game a lot. We know how to get
That's
away
the
with
the
it.
most frustrating part is that I don't know if it is actually Kai or you.
Yeah.
But now the evidence is pointing way more towards you than anything else. And we have played this game so much that no one is backing me up, and people at this table know more
What
shit
the-
than I
I'm
do.
backing you up, man. Tom's a fucking spy.
Reese?
He's
I'm
backing
not,
you
not
up.
backing
He's
you up. I have no way of knowing where. I know it's you or Reese, right?
Yeah.
So it's really hard to trust any team that someone that is 50% a spy.
Listen,
But you
puts
have to.
forward.
That's the
the
thing.
only
Right?
fails so far have been times when Tom has been on the mission. He is a known spy. If that is the case, that would put Lockie in a more favourable position than Reese. Can we all agree on that? Yeah? So that would mean that the odds of Lockie being good are better than those that Reese is good, right? So in the case that seems like a 50-50, it's more favourable Occam's razor that Lockie might be good. Can we?
I don't know
agree
if
on
I follow
or
that
Do we have
train of logic.
Does anyone? What do you think?
I mean,
yeah.
race is an unknown variable.
Race
That's
is
the
an
thing.
unknown variable.
And
It's
this
not been on a
is
single
decider,
mission.
so I think using the known variable of on the 3 voter, there was 1 failed, 2 passes, and that was these 2 were it. We've already tried. We think we've singled out Tom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Realistically, I think Lockie's the only safe vote.
Okay, I'm happy to put Lockie on the mission because that makes sense to me. Lockie has been on missions that have both failed and succeeded, and each time it has been probably Tom that has failed.
Yeah, but
Like,
also I
it's-
never put Lachlan on my mission, so.
Which mission was that?
That was
one
I got
Chargers.
rejected.
Oh, I got
the
rejected.
same people as yours.
And I put
True.
Lachlan on my mission.
But you were
and
on the second
you
mission
guys
with
rejected that as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I didn't put him on the mission. Is what I'm
Also,
saying.
your
why-
word
why
at the
are
moment
we-
is meaningless because you're
Why?
a spy.
Why the thing is, right? Why are we now super trusting of Lachlan?
The real question
because
is.
the whole game-
the last few times that we've put
The
Lachlan on a
real
mission,
question is, shut up.
they've
The
been-
real question
Shut
is,
the fuck
Reese,
up.
who
They've
do we
voted
think is
down.
the commander that we're going to kill at the end?
Okay, hold on. Lachlan actually voted an accept on
That's a
that last
Lachlan
one.
question.
A spy would have known that there was no
Everyone
spy.
voted to accept.
Everyone voted to accept, except I think
No,
everyone voted.
everyone
Everyone
voted to
voted
accept.
Yeah,
to
so
So even the spies voted to accept.
that's
That's your.
yeah.
That's your
That's
thought.
actually
But-
my argument gone too.
Okay.
The spies would have voted to accept that mission anyway, or it outs them as the spies.
Lachlan
right?
also was
If-
the one who voted contrarily. Just pointing it
If
out. there.
there's a mission that everyone has kind of come to the consensus is okay, and then the spies both vote against it, that's pretty obvious.
I mean,
So I
once
feel
again,
like
your
they
words not
voted to
worth it.
approve
I know,
that
that's why I'm throwing
last
everything out.
Those
Lachlan, who do we think is the commander?
as I am the one with the captain's hat,
Mm-hmm.
I am the most suspicious of Tom.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. That doesn't help your
Shut
case.
up.
Everyone's
Shut up!
suspicious
I'm the
of me.
captain now. All right, you hold your tongue.
I'm going back to
Otherwise, you're going to
drink.
the brig.
How fucked up is it going to be when it's Chris that's the spy?
That's exactly what I'm about to say.
That'd be
Because
wild.
the difficult thing here is that it's like there's nothing to go off of Reese whatsoever. These guys sure have been on missions. Tom is obviously the spy that we know of at the moment. I know that I'm a good guy, but I am not confident in our team. But this
Okay,
is the only choice that we have.
You have discredited yourself.
I
Because
just imagine the photo
There was
of
no reason
Spider-Man
for a spy
pointing at
to
each other.
succeed this mission. If they had
The
submitted
only-
one fail, the spies would have won. So
Okay.
that, with
Okay.
conviction,
Okay.
innocence
Yeah.
here. We
But
have Kai is
you
innocent.
have played
we
this
have me
game.
innocent.
You have played this game far too much.
That got me.
You know that if you were a
Even-
spy on that
That was from
mission,
Philly.
Yeah,
Even
but
if
if
I
you were a
did-
spy on that
Feel
mission, you
shocked?
could have won the game there and then.
Yeah.
Whoa.
There's
I mean,
no reason
okay,
not to
okay.
fail.
There's the meme that do
Yeah.
it for the content. And hey,
Yeah.
it's not beyond the realm's possibility that a
Okay.
spy on that mission succeeded it for the last in this mission.
Yeah.
But we would be stupid to assume that over the alternative
Yeah.
okay.
of
So-
it not being
so
a spy
you-
Okay,
on
I
the
like it.
mission.
I
No,
like it. Okay.
I think you've discredited yourself there.
Chris, who's who are we going to go?
I mean, Tom's definitely the bad guy.
Tom's the commander.
Tom's commander.
Who are we commander?
I would rather have the
Who we voted to kill
captaincy
at the end?
in the hands of a
So
known,
what you're saying is
honest
that what's going to
person.
happen then is because I've discredited myself, then it's not going to be me, and it's going to be Reese is going to be on the mission instead. Is what you're saying.
See,
Perhaps.
to be honest,
So what you're
I'm-
saying is that we're now shifting to
Yeah.
the unknown.
In your own words, he's
Yes.
the unknown, he's untested. It
Yes.
was as though it's a 50-50, right?
Yep.
What you've just said then basically discredits you as a good
No.
guy.
Yeah,
I
you
think-
had it in the favor, and now it's back to 50-50.
No, I think that when
When
you look
really
at
it should be
from,
100
when you look at
and
it
I should be on the
objectively,
mission, but I'm not fighting that
it
hard
is
for
more likely for Reese to be the spy.
Yeah.
I think objectively, because
yes,
we
objectively.
had Lockie and a confirmed spy on a mission together,
At the beginning.
and only one fail came up. It is absolutely possible for two spies to communicate that or do it on luck. I'm not saying that it's
Yeah,
impossible,
Facebook Messenger exists.
but that adds another layer.
Of
That-
likeliness.
Certainty,
Yeah.
It's
Understood.
not impossible.
Also,
it's not
Messenger
even
is
unlikely.
banned and illegal in this game.
Illegal.
Okay?
Yeah.
That is a legal
Gonna
place.
have Messenger in the future.
So I think that statistically, it's more likely for Reese to be a spy
Yes, it is.
than it is for Lachlan.
Agreed.
And I'm not 100% on either of them, so in that case, I'll go with the numbers and
Okay.
say I'm more comfortable with Lachlan being on the mission than Reese. Purely based on a numbers game, because
Yeah, but Lachlan.
when it comes down
Who would kill
to
him?
having nothing else to go
off,
off,
Tom.
I'm
Don't talk
falling
to
back
me.
on the numbers.
I'm gonna be so
I
angry at
think-
the end of this game if there
Jimmy,
was double
who-
spies
who
throughout
knew
this
and
game,
Tom
and I'm
Kellen?
so suspicious of everyone. We are voting.
Jimmy's
Let's
gotten
do
away
it.
with everything. here.
Somehow you're the commander. And you just tricked everyone.
Yeah.
Alright,
The
guys.
mind games.
Alright, well, I'm rejecting.
Cool.
Jeez, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Sure. Approved.
Alright.
The spies
Alright,
happy or
let's-
give it up?
Well, I mean,
look, we may as well not even bother with these cards, boys.
No,
Yeah.
look.
We'll do it.
Yeah,
formally.
look, we'll just-
well,
the
you got to
content.
do it formally because, like, if they're either
four
the spies
fails.
could win, or if the spies don't win, the spies still have a chance to kill the commander.
I mean, the spies could reveal themselves right now, but look, we're playing the game. All right?
Dude,
it's
I
gonna
have
be
no-
so funny
I
when
have
it's Chris
no
and Kai.
idea who the fucking commander is. This is ridiculous.
Lachlan. Lachlan's the
Submission.
commander
What I
and
want.
killing him.
What I want.
Alright, these are on to you.
What I want.
Alright,
you
bin.
want?
What I
Garbage.
want.
Bin.
Garbage.
Bin.
Garbage.
Kai's gonna shuffle.
Garbage.
And then Chris will shuffle.
Crystal truffle.
Chris.
Like crystal
Crystal
truffle.
Not
Crystal-
that, again, not that it
crystal
matters
shuffle.
too much because this is
Yeah,
the
no,
last
but
round. So.
still. Just for the sake of posterity, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
We're skipping it. Alright. Go. Break in.
Alright.
Next. Kill guards. Kill
Naruto
more
run.
guards.
Escape vehicle out of there. He's fucking failed, he knows it.
Yes! Congratulations! Alright, well, we know who the good guys are, but don't
Ah.
say
Alright.
anything. Don't say
Oh,
anything.
board game house. 7 months.
Hey!
Woo!
Perfect timing.
Alright,
You
so
didn't even know I was the spy and you're throwing shade at me.
so I think it's pretty
Spies
obvious
can
who the
reveal
bad guys
themselves.
were.
I
Alright,
hated this
who-
game. I hated this round the most.
Hello.
And I
Alright, don't say anything.
Spies.
No,
don't
no,
win.
we can talk.
Well,
So now they
I
need to
got who I'm
decide
leaning
who they
towards, but it
believe.
is ultimately
Are you a sweaty?
The commander.
Alright, so this
So
is
it's
what
only
I'm
a
thinking.
commander kill,
I'm
not
thinking,
the bodyguard kill.
I'm thinking.
So if they kill the bodyguard,
it doesn't
fine.
matter. The bodyguards,
Oh,
if they have
if
to kill the
they
commander.
kill anyone but the commander,
Yeah.
then we still win. If they kill the commander, we lose.
No, because Chris was trying to like sort of pull towards Lachlan in that last one without trying to make it too obvious, and then like trying to like.
See,
do
I
the
think it's
easy
Jimmy
game.
because he sat back and listened and then put ideas forward instead of coming forward with information. He waited for the information to be there and then steered it in the right direction.
Well,
Chris wouldn't have been throwing that shade back at Lachlan after Lachlan spoke up.
no, I
if
think
Chris-
that was Chris trying to like pull it back to not reveal his hand too much.
But as I
But
said, you're the assassin. It's ultimately up to you, but I've made my case.
Chris is sus because he is not wearing a beanie.
That's because it's not Chris.
That's it.
Yeah,
Smoothie boy.
It's smoothie boy.
Too many smoothies.
So it comes down to me, right?
Yeah, you're the assassin. You make
Okay.
your call.
I'm shooting Chris.
Wrong.
Oh.
my god!
Gentlemen,
Oh, well done.
I told you! I had him! Was I right? You sat back, waited for information.
No, that's actually just generally how I play the game.
Chris,
Okay.
I have never been more sus of you
Well,
in
so
this game.
rewind
Alright.
back to that mission that I failed. I failed it to see what Jimmy was voting. I was like, all right, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Let's see what the commander has to say about
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
So I failed it to see what Jimmy would vote.
That's
But
why-
Jimmy approved it. There was a spy on the mission.
Oh, so I was doing that in the hope he'd vote a plus to get us an easier win.
Yeah.
So because the way Chris had tried to sell it was just like, oh, you know, it kind of will out someone a bit more. And it was like,
I
okay,
was
shit.
so keen for that. I was so keen for that mission to pass. If Chris's mission that he put forward had passed, I was going to let that mission go
No.
through.
I will say
Because
that
then the next two missions were going to be run by spies.
that last round when Chris was like trying to be like, no, I think Lachlan's more Lachlan's more likely. He's like the really well thought out reason. I thought that was you trying to convince the assassin to be like, I know who it is. I'm trying to convince him to put everyone
The way I
was
else.
a really
the way
good
I was
game.
trying to get
Yeah.
the
That was
bodyguard
good.
on top of what I was trying to do was like, I'm deciding between me and Lockie. I'm obviously good. If I'm deciding between me and Lockie, I'm
Yeah.
revealing it's Lockie.
Yeah. I did pick
Yeah,
up
good.
Yeah, picked up on that.
that you had
Also,
nailed Lockie, but again, I didn't want to make it too obvious.
Because obviously I'm not going to put the spies on it. Like.
yeah,
Reese should have
I
picked
was-
Jimmy. Yeah, I should have, because then I would have won. But like, I had my own reasoning, and
Are we,
I don't
are we playing another or are we done?
I'm actually keen for another and less games of Coup, 'cause Coup I'm keen for just a little thing. I'm also keen to play another game of this and see then where we put it on the board.
I have never been so frustrated in that game. Oh my god. Because it was like, I obviously was like, Kai and Tom are playing me, and I don't know who's playing me, but one of you is playing me because you play this game a lot. And then Chris piped up and then went against me. I was like, fucking Chris has played this game a lot, and Chris is also going against me, and he won't just trust me. And I was like, I'm the third spy apparently. And people,
you hug Lachlan, Board Game House wants to.
The worst part was, it was like,
hush now.
I'm assuming
you guys,
Steven.
you guys knew things, and I didn't know anything, and Chris didn't know anything either. But I was just like, someone help me.
I needed to give the impression that I was the commander, even if I didn't know who the commander was, because it's always good to have like
second bodyguard,
everyone pretending to be the commander, right? Rather than just one person who's obviously, and then another person who's obviously the bodyguard.
Plu brings up a good point. Did Reese kill Chris for Revenge Against Machines 2.0? yeah.
It's pretty accurate.
Personal vendetta.
Oh, brilliant.
Alright, the captain is...
I did also have...
Number 5, me lord.
Starting from
Who's
you.
one?
I'm number 1.
It's bigger guns.
I am number 1.
Steven, thank you.
Give me
one,
sexy man.
Thank you for the 10 months.
Someone finger bang Steven for me, because I'm not currently looking at Twitch.
Got it.
Christ.
I'm on it.
Reddit.
Stephen missed all of our topical election jokes earlier.
Yeah, let's recite them one by
We
one.
have to do them all again.
He was going through a hard time this week, right?
Yeah. Alright. Does someone want to quickly go through the rules again for those who may
So you are allowed to
Oh,
nod at each
alrighty
other
then.
and stuff like that, like, because you're like looking at me and I'm
Swap
like,
green screen?
Yeah, as long as people don't catch on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've got to be
because-
very careful
yeah.
because if Tom had seen it, bam, you're dead. You know,
The
So,
election
like,
is just
it's
choking
allowed.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I was
that
looking
that
at.
cool.
Yeah.
Alright, Kai's gonna
So-
do an intro. Let's see how he goes.
That's just I wasn't too
Those
sure
of
if I was
you
shit.
just joining us, we are playing Resistance with the expansion, which is called something.
Hidden agenda.
Hidden Agenda.
Spies, and more spies.
2 of us are spies, the rest of us are members of the Resistance. We're going to go on these 5 missions, whether the spies or the Resistance. Whoever wins 3 of them first wins the game. We have 2 people on the first mission, 3, 4, 3, 4. If we get 1 spy on the mission who decides to fail it, mission over, we lose, we die.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
There's the top down.
God damn.
Just keep explaining. People have seen it now.
Yep.
Hey, Lachlan, you gotta do things.
The captain
Yeah, I know.
will pick his team. We will vote whether or not to approve the team.
It is.
And because we're playing with the expansion, we have a commander who knows who the spies are, a bodyguard who knows who the commander is, and the spies will know who each other are. So there's a bit of a web of mystery.
And the assassin.
And then there is the assassin, who at the end of the game, if the Resistance win, as we did last game, they get an opportunity to assassinate the commander, and if they guess correctly who the commander is, they actually win the game. They pull the old switcheroo.
Yeah.
I'd just like to let you know that I am fully trusting of the 4 people that we just won with. And,
Oh,
convince me
man, can you
otherwise.
imagine how hard this is gonna be if it's me and
Lachlan's
Reese
traitor.
again?
Sorry?
Yeah.
So hard for you guys.
It's a game of hidden agendas, of bluffing, and
There's
of
just
alliances.
too much sex appeal on set today. Me and my homeless beard.
I'm the
I
only
wanna
one
eat
here
it.
without a beard.
Yeah, but you have way more hair.
I do.
Yeah.
Combined.
Wait.
Do you
well
want to
until
see
we
if
make
it's
up for it.
automatically fixed itself, or you
We should have tried to weave our hair together when I had long hair.
Yeah. Right.
Hey.
Yeah.
Make like a
All right, let's
James
see who
Hart.
we are.
Everyone have a look.
Yep. Remember, red is bad.
Werewolves know who they
Blue
are.
is good.
So if you have a red hat
Yeah,
when you're
red
saboteur.
hat.
Red hat
you're a
to the
saboteur.
back.
Alright, I'm ready to start talking if everyone's ready to close their eyes.
Yep.
Alright. Everyone, fists out on the table.
Fist out for the boys.
Fists out. Cool, so spies, open your eyes and look for each other.
Okay, guys, don't listen to my eyeballs. Whatever you do.
ASMR.
Cool, spies know who you are?
Yep.
Yep, cool, everyone's good. Alright, spies, put your thumbs up, because now the commander is going to open his eyes and have a look at who the spies are.
Delta
Chris,
Dragon
stop
Island
laughing.
Commander.
Cool.
Commander.
Commander's sorted.
You know who the spies are?
Spies, put your thumbs down. Commander, put your eyes down. You know, close your eyes. That thing.
Put
Put your eyes down.
Just take him out, put him down. Commander will now put his thumbs up, and then the bodyguard will open his eyes and look to the commander.
Mhm.
There is like extra expansions with like a fake commander and like fake spies and spies that swap, but we're not playing them today because it's really hard with 6 people.
Lockie would.
Commander, put your thumbs down. Bodyguard, close your eyes. Everyone, get ready to rumble because Reese is the first captain.
Hey.
I would have a mental breakdown. We've played this game so many times and with the same people,
Yeah.
which makes this game hard because you can't have a new entity.
Someone
like a
It's
mega
like
game.
pass me the guns, please.
Guns.
everyone
Forward,
has predetermined like ideals about who is a bit good and
What
bad.
people are.
Yeah.
It's like learning the Among Us meta with people. It's like you play one game and you're like, alright, this person's gonna self-report, this person's gonna do this.
Cool. Dream team.
Dream team.
Dream
One
team.
and two.
Rejecting based on...
But you were a spy last time, and you were trying to kill me.
I'm rejecting this if anyone else wants to, just so Reese isn't captain.
Sure.
And you're most likely to be a werewolf in real life. So.
The beard's a huge
Yeah.
tip-off.
Yeah. What?
What are you talking
Are
about?
you ready, kids?
Alright.
Aye,
Captain.
DMCA.
They're my favorite band.
I didn't watch the start last time, so that's how she was.
Run DMCA, yeah.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
You said you were rejecting for giggles, Tom, and now I'm the only one that looks like an idiot.
Spy!
He was rejecting for giggles. I was like, if I reject, but then if someone else rejects and we actually pass it, I was like, no, dear.
I was willing to risk it for the laughs. Why not? We've got 5 chances
So
to
the
reject.
question is, are you going to try and throw a spanner in the works and immediately finish?
Oh, come on, man. We're both good, alright? Don't fucking... That's what I want.
Did you kill him?
Okay.
No. You
Yeah.
sure?
Give
no.
me your
Rejections go over here.
rejection piles.
Killer says what? What? Got him! Guilty!
Alright, can we have
Jeez,
the...
Chris just killed the microphone. Sorry.
Oh, Chris.
It's got a high pass filter, it'll be fine.
Alright.
I mean,
Lachlan,
the
would you like to do
Bloody
the honors?
connector tried to take
Oh,
the kneecaps
God.
out.
What's the mission?
Panty raid.
Panty raid? Okay.
Is that even a thing that people do anymore?
We're doing it now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right?
Panty raid.
Surely not in this
Alright,
age. I also broke the clip.
That's fine.
climb the walls into the college. Let's go.
Oh god.
Yep.
Robot house.
And then panty raid.
Yay!
Penny raid.
Creepy motherfuckers.
Means
Tom,
As we've
And-
always said,
give us the
first
the,
mission means nothing.
the fails.
True. The first mission might as well just be a blue win
Oh.
every time.
Yeah. Actually, I love that though, because then you make it a red win and you're like,
Yeah.
I think the only time that it fails in the first mission is if it's a
Jimmy's.
3 when you're playing.
I'm
Team.
totally
Or if you're playing with his
I've
ex.
played as a
Jimmy's
spy and
or
failed the
Rimmy's.
first
Rimmy's.
mission.
yeah,
And then
Remy! Team
successfully
Remy!
Ah,
deflected
Team Remy's
onto
successful
the other
panty raid.
Yeah.
person all game. That was my proudest game of
That's
this.
perfect.
Alright,
You
game
start with
ever.
such a head start.
I'm all about the roomies.
Okay,
boys.
I think we
so
were breaking up.
Team
when we
Remy's
did
was a
that
success.
Yep.
For the sake of more information.
I can't remember who it was.
I
It
think
might have
it's
been
good.
James.
Alright, who's the
I
third
remember
person?
The
joining us?
Remy's.
Oh, you need.
You need the hat and you need to pick a third
So
person.
there's no information. That's the problem. So
Well,
Pick
Yeah,
me,
do you
my
not
lord.
pick Reese?
Pick me, my lord.
yeah, he's picked me.
Please, Lord, pick me.
I feel like if I say pick me, you're gonna think I'm a traitor.
Yep, 100%.
I mean, I'm already thinking.
I'm
Such a dirty
so
guy.
fucked
One,
in this
two,
game.
three, four,
I'm
no.
honestly waiting for the end.
I don't
I'm
know.
waiting for it to come around to when I'm the captain, so I can make the right choice. So he's on the
Think
team.
about
So
like
I'm
who
good.
the captain's going to
yeah.
move to next. So if you
Can we
pick,
turn the music up a
if
bit?
you pick to put Tom on, there's a chance that later in the game the hat will be like in his hands.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good point.
Is that good? A bit more.
This is probably a little
This is
bit out
sufficiently
now, but it's fine.
cyberpunk.
I always put 2 randoms.
I'm okay with Kai being on the team.
I mean, you don't have to. Put
I mean,
me on.
I'm okay
Yeah.
with me being on the team. Obviously, I don't know why.
Yeah, look, the pain raid was
in-
successful.
The problem
Who
is,
else do you
even
want?
if I'm
Look,
I'm telling you now.
you know what?
We
I-
have to avoid Tom at all costs. in
even
this game.
even
I
if
just-
you
I just wanna
don't put me on the
suggest-
team, sorry, even if you put me
Also-
on the team, if there's a traitor on, they're gonna fail it just to throw me under the bus. So
Like-
leave me for later.
That's what a spy would say.
Likelihood of it being these two again.
Fucking
Super
hilarious. Would be great.
Yeah, I think you're
All
right.
right, so are we going on a jockstrap raid now?
Yep,
Hell yeah.
that's what's happening.
Excuse
But-
me, gents. Would you happen to know where I can procure a very comfortable and stylish T-shirt?
Oh boy, do I!
Do I? Where are the social media posts, Tom?
Sorry, Kai's on it.
Where's all the
too
votes,
slow.
Tom?
Oh, it doesn't even. It's not called command anyway. Merchandise.
No, it's merch.
It's just because I'd just done
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
I
Tom
see,
beat him to
I
it.
see, I see.
The race was
Guys,
on.
we have merch.
We have merch now. You can click the thing down below. We made up a post to put on social media. We haven't put it out yet because we've all been super busy.
Facts.
Bit of yelling at each other.
Look,
Yeah.
for a Tom plushie, just get a balloon.
It's funny because I'm fat and bald.
Oh, I wasn't saying fat. Come on,
Wait
dude,
a
I wouldn't do
minute.
that one.
I'm rotund.
No, you just make a weird noise when I run my fingers down.
It gets me super fast.
You produce static.
It gets me super fast if you're in America. It took, what, like 4 days to print?
Yeah.
You blow Tom up and he goes,
I miss you.
Oh, that must sound wonderful for chat.
We just lost all of our
Rip
viewers.
headphone. Rip
Yeah.
headphone.
What's the other guy?
I just
the guy who's like, I
spammed
miss you
the
so
click
much.
button.
Yeah.
RJ's like having a great sleep.
He was
right
just
now. And Tim was lurking
All
before.
right.
That usually
Are we
means
approving
he's
the mission?
sleeping.
All right.
Tim's-
So jock straps. We're gonna jump the fence.
You're putting
again.
Reese on again.
Yep.
I would actually prefer if you put someone else on and got more information.
Look, I'm
but-
happy with someone else on. Just if you get unlucky enough to pick 2.
Look,
No,
there's
leave it how it is. We need to test the waters.
Okay,
If you
that's
keep
fine.
the sample size small and there is a fail,
You
then
can
you
control.
can
Yeah.
keep
Other
the sample
sizes
size
standard.
small for the
Yeah.
spy.
yeah, okay,
Yeah,
gotcha,
definitely
gotcha.
good.
Pretty standard. Though it should also say on the website roughly what the sizes are. They're pretty normal.
Pretty normal.
2,
Oh, I haven't.
actually.
Oh shit!
I mean, I'm.
I said I was rejecting it, so.
Fucking Tom.
I said he should put someone new on. I actually
He
agree with
did.
someone.
He did! He put Kai on!
No, I
means
said not
two
put
new.
Reese
Oh.
on.
He was giving,
Why?
he did give a reason.
Why would you put 2 new people on?
Well, the thing is, I think it makes literally no difference whether you put
Yeah.
new people on
Okay,
or not.
yep. Alright.
Because again, you're saying like sample size from the first.
Yeah.
The first mission means
Always
nothing.
pay off.
You've got to keep the sample size small.
It's
Gotcha.
for the
so
fail.
unlikely in a
Oh, who's done
two-player
this?
mission.
Who's done this facing opposite directions?
Oh.
Oh, you guys are filth. Ugh.
NG buddy.
Yeah.
I'm like,
People shuffle their magic cards like upside down.
where would you like
Draw a
the
card.
ones that you want?
Wins I'd like in here, please. So that's there.
It's garbage.
Cool garbage piles. Where
Yeah,
that
he's
is.
the fucking garb. Alright,
Garbo.
Alright, so we got to make our way across the.
Yeah, so jump the fence.
don't look at them just yet.
No.
We're gonna go the vent route again
we
into
got,
the locker room.
We got to go to the
Oh,
locker
we're doing a
room.
panty raid again?
No, we're
doing
doing
a jock
jock strap
strap
raid.
Oh, fuck yeah, boys.
So we got to cross the
Extra
rugby.
sweaty.
The
But
football. The
it has
football
to be
ground.
has to be used. That's the only problem. So it has to be from the laundry hamper because that sells better. We need funding, boys. We need funding.
Team Crimmies. Here we go. Yep.
Once
Creamy?
We're just gonna get like
Kai, Reese, and
stricken.
Jimmy.
Criminals,
Oh,
you
God.
mean?
Creamies.
All about the
Oh,
Crimmies,
yeah.
boys.
the Crimmies, yeah, the
Yeah.
Crimmies.
Team Crimmies.
Team Crimmies.
Why am I here right now?
Why would
with
I
you
pick
guys?
You're
Right
very
here.
special.
So
Right now.
jumping the fence and crossing the football field.
Crossing the football field.
That's a success.
Oh, boys.
Oh, wait, is
Sneaking
this on
in-
the screen? It is.
Sneaking
Yeah,
into
cool.
the locker
Yep.
room.
Sneaking into the locker room through the vents.
Joining-
Another success.
lads.
Joining the
Alright,
haze
lads.
party.
And now we've got to
Diving face
escape,
first into the underwear.
escape through the swimming pool changing rooms
With the dirty jock
with the
straps.
dirty jock straps.
Oh, boys. Lads.
Wow.
Mental gym, mental gym.
Wow, well done.
Mental
dude.
gym. Mental gym.
Alright. You know,
Yes!
I am convinced that if anyone there was a spy, they
Yeah.
would have failed it as soon as
Yeah.
they could, because now the spies are pressed to fail and fail and fail every single time.
But instead, we've got jock straps.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
precisely.
also the fact that we've got.
It also
picked
so
3.
here's
Yep.
as someone who was a spy last time. If I was Kai and Kai was a spy, I would have succeeded that mission because I knew I could then fail the subsequent ones because Kai's going to be the captain on that one, which makes it easier to fail that one. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying there's other things at play.
Alright, so Lachlan, who are you putting on?
I missed all of that. I'm just gonna put the same team plus me.
Sure.
Why did you pick me as the
Because
weak link there?
because you're the one in position to be captain here.
Okay, fair enough.
Because that's where Reese was
In
going to be
theory.
last game. So I was like, all right, I'll succeed this one and then
you.
fail once we get Reese. Yeah.
It's a fair theory. You're wrong, but it's a fair theory.
Just because I would do it doesn't mean you would do it. Who is it?
I know I would do it, but I'm not the
It's
spy.
same team plus
Plus
Lachlan.
me.
I mean,
Everything in me wants to not trust Lachlan, but I actually have no reason to reject
We
it. It's
have-
because
Tom,
you guys passed
you
it.
think I'm gonna trust you over putting me
Oh,
on
no,
the
for
goddamn
sure.
team? Are you fucking kidding
And I
me?
don't
Exactly.
trust Chris because of how much he's talking, but that could be bodyguard play, so I don't really want to
we have to put someone else on the mission, and it's Lockie's mission.
I mean, we've proven we're good.
No, you
Too.
haven't, but-
I feel like we've proven we're good.
Yeah.
I think we're safe.
I think that's pretty good.
I think that's usually
reasoning.
usually a
That's
safe
The,
spot.
the
Yeah.
Rimmies are good, and the Crimmies are
That's
just as
fucking-
good.
If it fails, it's what
Whatever
I said.
works, whatever.
Now
whatever
we're
analogy
the
fits.
Crimmels?
Kai, you played this
Crimmels.
game enough.
We're the Crimmels,
Typically,
boys!
the spies would have failed.
Or the
that.
Crimmins.
Typically,
We're the
but
Crimmins.
it's a high level play to succeed it. It's high risk, high
Alright.
reward.
We ready? I feel like there's not a lot of discussion to be had here.
3.
See, but I don't know. You're throwing shade at Lockie. Hear me out. You're throwing shade. I don't
Has
trust you.
vote
I
locked
really
in.
don't.
No one's going to trust me no matter
No.
what I say, so I just...
Yeah.
Here's the thing, no, it's how I play in Among Us. No one's going to trust me no matter what, so I
Alright.
just have to play as
Let's just
accurate
cut
as I
Tom
can.
off, and
Hang
so
on.
we can move on with the game.
Yeah.
Hang on,
Fuck you all.
before we
Fuck you all.
vote, before we vote.
I'm going to shut up now.
So there's 2 people not on the mission.
Yes.
So we're hoping that they're both. We're at this point hoping that Chris and Tom
Traitors.
are the traitors, right?
Yes.
Tom has submitted and approved. Well, I suppose we ought to just reveal our.
I'm just thinking because
The problem is
I
I
don't-
can't
I don't
say
know-
anything
What do you want me to
good
do?
without
No,
having-
I get it.
Like, do you want me to change the teams?
No,
That's the thing, guys. I've just said all that stuff that you're saying, except I had it thrown back in my face because I'm me. So I approve. Fuck
Yeah, that's
you all.
right.
Yeah. I reckon.
Right.
My only thought is the commander is out there somewhere. I don't know who. I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, I'm the
just
commander.
curious. I'm just wondering
Chiff.
to myself where the commander is and what they're
How
thinking
can you
at
be
the
the
moment.
commander?
But hey,
I'm the
let's
commander.
find out.
But Chris is the commander.
Tom's.
Hey, I was last time, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Approve. Okay. Interesting.
That's the thing, right? If Tom or Chris were the commander,
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, when this comes around to your next turn, there's only 3 people. We've already had a 3 people success. You could literally just go to the same.
Yeah,
people
you
again.
could.
I could.
He could, but once again, that's the
It could
thing
be
I
a
was gonna
high
do
risk
last
play,
time.
yeah. But
I could, and obviously then we hope that there wasn't a super sneaky spy.
There's no reason the spies wouldn't
But
have failed that mission.
there-
No, I
Anyway.
disagree.
The ne-
with
the
you.
next
Chris,
one,
what
the
I'm saying
spies
is
are
I
more
was
likely to
absolutely
fail
going to do
the
that
next
last
one,
time.
for
So
sure.
there is a reason.
so the next one, the spies are more likely to fail, in my opinion.
Garbage.
Personally.
Garbage.
Oh, Gob.
Garbo.
What I would like.
All right, Lachlan, what's the mission this time? What kind of garment are we stealing?
Hell.
Granny panties? Granny panties? All people are...
Mate, you know what?
I'm thinking.
Why are you guys
No,
like
he's the captain, man.
Well,
We
no,
don't get to do what he
I'm
wants.
just suggesting to the captain. I want some tasteful scarves. I would like to
So,
put an offer in for some tasteful scarves.
Steven's merch request is
I want toe
in
socks.
order, number 1, G-string with Reese's face on it. Lachlan a body pillow.
I would buy that.
3, dartboard with Tom's face. 4, a custom coffee roast made by Chris, the hipster barista.
Lachlan, we can't do a body pillow. I can do you a pillow with Lachlan's face on it.
How
Please
about
don't.
acoustic
I do not
guitars?
approve that.
Acoustic guitars that come with like a thing that you can hold your smoothie.
No,
on the
it's-
side.
it's-
don't go
so
acoustic guitars. You want a keyboard that just makes noises that Reese makes.
Yeah!
That's all you need. Cry vomits,
Fucking hell.
I would totally buy that.
Okay.
Alright,
Are we
Is someone
ready?
going to shuffle the fails?
I've shuffled fails.
Alright,
Okay.
so
That's the fail file.
tasteful scarves.
Tasteful scarves.
Yep.
Are you stealing them from the store or
the
old people?
Summertime and tasteful scarves.
Yeah.
Baby in the summertime.
We're setting
the
ourselves
headscarves.
up for winter.
Dude, I would look so good in a headscarf.
What? Because no one could see that you were bald.
Yeah, it can cover up, it protects my head.
Tasteful scarves. Let's do this.
Alright. We're in the paddock.
Reese,
Yep.
if you haven't put a fail in.
sheet first.
Okay. Oh, we're
Alright.
making them.
we're
Alright.
making this guy.
We're in
I don't know.
Kashmir.
Kashmir country.
I got nothing. If you guys want to go for yours, tasteful scarves, go for it. I'm gonna flip these.
Alright. Approach the shop. Open door. Oh. Pull out wallet.
Alright, here's the plan.
Reach in for the money to pay for the scarves.
Okay.
Every time!
We,
Every time!
we have no money.
We have no
Okay.
We're broke. We're broke, boys.
Alright, Captain Steve moves on.
Everything in me wants to believe it was Lachlan the bad guy here, but I don't
Tom,
trust.
we can't trust
Yeah,
you.
you're not
Stop
very-
talking.
You're not very trustworthy.
I mean, we can't really
Look,
trust
I'm
anyone
trying
at
to
this
listen
table.
to you, right? I'm trying to listen to you.
Kai?
because
Tom.
I think you have
Valid
Shut
point.
your mouth.
But
I
I
just want to
also...
make. I just want to make a point here.
I,
The second mission, I know that it could and it may be, but typically, if you were a spy and you had laid low, then the second mission is where you want to fail, because there are enough people such that you give yourself breathing room to win the rest of the game, and you don't give yourself away. I think that the 3 of you that were on the second mission are valid, are good,
No.
and I'm willing to allow you to put the same team on, because I think that you are the most trustworthy
I-
people
To
here.
allow
I agree with that as well. right?
I think
So
Kai's
then-
pulling the long game. If Kai puts himself on the mission, I'm rejecting it.
I think
I have to put
The
myself
only-
on the mission. I'm the captain, and I know
But
I'm
like,
good.
all right. So here's the thing, right? We're going on,
yeah.
and that would
Well,
put
that's
you
it. That's
on.
providing he
Yeah.
chooses.
Chris has already said he's going to approve.
Chris has never
So
been on a
then-
mission,
I'm
right?
fine
So
with
Chris
that.
is
That's
the
fine.
unknown.
to be so
We don't
we
need
would
all of
approve.
us on the mission.
So that's already 4 versus 2.
The only thing that is going to gain
But
us...
that leaves, like, out of
Alright,
Chris and
so
I, right? So
Reese
Tom's the
and
known
Jimmy
entity.
have
That
just
leaves Chris
jumped,
and me.
jumped
Right?
on. Yes,
So-
we're approving this straight away. The
But
second.
we've already had 2 successes. Like,
Because
Yeah.
we know it's going to pass, Tom.
Don't get me wrong. I don't trust
Sure,
you,
dirty gun.
but I don't trust them either.
the thing is,
But they have.
It would have to be very unfortunate for traitors to get 3 in a row right now.
Yes.
If you were to pick the same team and 4 people were to vote yes, or because I mean,
Okay,
obviously
so
the
I have to
traitors.
pick a team of 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I pick the team of 3 that succeeded last time, is the only way for us to gain more information. The problem is that the information we gain
Who's the
is
other?
still it's a 1 in 3. Any of us could be the spy, and then we've only got 1 round. To work it. Well, that's it. We've got to work it out.
The odds of winning this round are much better than they will be in the next round. This is an opportunity for the good guys to
I don't know if that's
straight up
necessarily true.
no,
I think
because
it's very true.
because
You're,
yeah,
you're,
there are
you're
only
playing
3
this on
people the
odds as
mission.
if it's just like you pick the right people. What you're forgetting is the social aspect of this. Where once again, I absolutely think Kai could have been faking it, or someone else could have been faking it.
Any one of the 3 of us could have
Been fake.
played the
Yeah,
wrong
But the
comp.
So you-
chances are a lot lower though.
But that's the thing. But chances don't mean shit
Yeah,
when people
no.
are playing the chances to their advantage.
But you play to the chance.
No, you don't.
Well,
Not always.
I-
I don't get me wrong. I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's as safe as you're making it sound.
I see. Safe is not the word I'd use. I'd just say it's the better bet.
Chance the
Yeah,
cards.
I think that because if I pick any other team, I mean, I have to put myself on because I know I'm a resistance, and I know, and I'm the one picking, right? I have to pick myself as a known.
I
Yes,
keep forgetting
blue,
that
that's
resistance is
fine.
the good
Right?
guys.
That's fair.
If I put any
Yeah.
other,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I put any other 2 people on other than the 2 people I succeeded a mission with before, we aren't gaining any. If I put on
Can you make mine 2
Lockie and
successes?
Chris and we fail, we've gained no
Yeah.
new information.
It's too late to be
whatsoever
chumming the
because then it
waters.
could be any of the 4 of us.
Yeah.
If I put the same 3 on and we fail, again, it's not a lot of information. It could be any of the 3 of us, but at least it's better than it being any of 4 of us.
But
Yeah,
the thing
or
is,
5
if
of
it's
us.
also if it is the 3 of us, it's a win.
Yeah.
But
Well, yes.
you're saying that, and that's my problem, is you're saying that as if it's a guaranteed fact. When I absolutely believe that one of you 2 could be the bad guys,
we
and be
absolutely
like,
could.
I just
this
think
is
that we
the
don't
right way to
listen
go.
Tom.
But one
Yeah.
of you
No,
three
no,
could also
no.
win.
Tom's got
Exactly.
some valid
He has
stuff.
got some valid
regardless
stuff.
of whether he comes.
That's my problem.
I'm not saying that there was definitely no spies on this mission because there definitely could have been.
Yeah.
It's 100% within the realms of
But
possibility.
why wouldn't we take the chance to win?
Look at the party. Hey,
That's what
Ben.
we're doing.
I just want to say,
Who
I'm
waving
gonna,
at?
I'm gonna
What's
say,
Beck?
Beck. I'm gonna say, I know I'm not a spy, so you should put me on. Since that seems to be the go-to,
Yes.
right?
I
Like,
also know that I'm not a spy, but I don't think that you need to put me on the mission for this one.
Yeah.
I would be very comfortable with putting the same people on, and then if we do have
I'm
a
not,
spy,
but I've made that.
we have a much longer conversation to have on the last mission.
Yeah. I think
Reese
that
is right.
we have to.
Oh.
We have to.
35 spooky
Any
bits.
new speakers?
Yeah,
Let's
speakers
let's
are dying.
assume then that no matter what team I pick, it's fucked and there's a spy on there, right? The scenario where we had the most to go off of is a scenario where I pick the 3 people we have previous knowledge of. If I pick people that haven't been on a mission at this point, then there's a fail. We have even less to
Yes.
go off of.
Correct.
I
Correct.
just think it's people are
Objectively
far
correct.
too keen to put this mission on.
I don't see any reason why people wouldn't.
I think.
Oh wait, no, hold on. We're gonna need to see if
We
it's
still need
6
to
Oh,
decide.
yeah.
true.
Well, look,
Don't get me wrong, I think it's getting improved, but
Right, and the spies have it.
There we go.
oh, whoops.
Oh, whoops.
Alright.
Would you look at
I
that?
think this is a decent team, and you have sound logic.
3, 2, 1.
Through it goes.
always.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the moment of truth.
Ladies and
What
gentlemen.
are we stealing?
Oh, Beck's got 50k channel points.
Boys.
Monopoly.
Let's.
So,
Cavemen undergarments.
here's my
You're
thing.
gonna go back in time. and
Right?
steal them.
This game was fucked from the
Oh,
start.
so fucked.
So
That's
fucked.
Don't even bother.
Garbage.
Don't even bother. Don't even bother.
Don't even bother.
Don't even bother. It's
No,
passing.
go through it.
It's passing.
Go through
We
the
know
motions.
It's
Yeah, no, but
passing.
I
Fuck
will-
it.
I
No,
won't rub
this
it.
game was fucked from the start. No, how fucking hard is it to play the
Language.
spy 2 games in a row when you guys have it out for me from the start? I think it's Chris. I think
Hold up.
Chris was the only one to reject the mission when you went on it. I think it's Chris.
Hold up. I don't think it's Chris. Let's just hear
All right,
this
let's
out.
hear it
okay?
out.
All right. So, first of all, we know that it's over because Tom and I are the spies. 100%. Okay. So that was really hard because, like, the first one was like, you guys,
Yeah.
and then you put, like, the 3 good guys on, and it was like, and you, like,
Yeah.
skipped me, and I was like, that's it. Game over, because you guys got a perfect team on there, and it's like so hard to argue against putting the same
I
team on
legit
there.
copied your move last turn.
My last one. Oh, because I
you
put
did
Tom on
and
there.
Tom. Yeah, you
Yeah,
skipped Reese.
but it was just like it's kind of potluck if like thing. But we already like cancelled Tom out already, right?
Oh,
Tom was
well,
never
yeah.
going on a mission,
No,
so
I-
therefore we
okay.
were already down a man.
I get the meme of like calling Tom a spy guy.
I didn't think he was
Didn't
necessarily
actually
a
have
spy.
suspicion against him until he started arguing against putting that same team on him.
Oh, I had to though. I had
Oh,
to.
you had,
though.
Oh,
you
he
had
had
to.
to.
But that's the
go-
point where I was like, okay,
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah, no, that's
steal
right.
Now
that
I'm
delicious
suspicious.
Kobe
Yeah.
steak, my
It's a
dude.
hard thing to argue.
Kobe
isn't it?
steak. That's
Kobe.
That's the reward for this one. 'Cause it's
All right.
success.
So what's your thinking?
Have a
These
good one,
three
Lava Train.
making googly eyes. Something fierce over here.
Okay.
Some serious
Yeah,
googly eyes.
We all fucking love each other.
I believe Chris
You should
making
leave
the
Jess for
most
me.
googly eyes out of the three of them.
Thanks
But
so
I-
much for that.
am sort of leaning
It's alright, she's
towards
going to a
that
wedding, she should have
Jimmy
left by
is
now.
the captain again.
Unless she's
The
watching it in
only
the
thing
car.
I have to go on though is Chris rejecting the mission with you on it. I think if any like it's either he's the bodyguard, but he wouldn't have known you were bad, and he put no reason forward to not put you on the mission.
So you want to so you want to go with Chris.
Yeah.
Chris is a solid choice. I can't trust Chris ever.
Yeah.
Chris is a sus guy.
Chris,
I'm killing Chris.
two
Chris,
games in a row?
Chris, were you the commander?
I was not. I was the bodyguard.
Oh! I knew it!
I told you.
I had to sell it.
done.
Yeah.
Congratulations, lads.
Congrats,
Well
boys.
done.
Chris did a
Well
brilliant
done.
job
Yeah.
because as just a player, I thought Chris was the commander.
And that's what I meant. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's not Kai. It's one of
Well,
these
no, I
two.
didn't
And Chris
think it
was
was
making
Kai.
some serious Google ass. I didn't see much of Jimmy because Jimmy was like to my right. So I'm watching these guys,
Yeah.
and Chris is doing this. Like,
Jimmy.
To be fair, I was actually looking at these two.
Yeah, no,
probably
Jimmy
more
kept
than
looking at
Kai.
me a lot. Jimmy sold me on the fact that he was going with just the information that he had.
I think I played a
Wasn't-
really good
wasn't
bodyguard.
convinced.
I
You played
was
really
I
good.
know.
Chris
I
is
was
a
looking for your
brilliant
tail
bodyguard.
because I got your
Captaincy
tail
moved
last game.
to the commander.
That's right, we'll play some
and he
Chris.
could say
Oh,
what he
that's
wanted, and I was like,
interesting.
I
I
knew
got
who
your
the
tail
spies
last
were.
game.
Yeah, so that all I had to do was
Commander,
bluff for
right?
these guys.
But it was
Yep.
still like I wasn't 100%
I would
sure.
like to know
that
what
box.
it is, but
Because
okay.
like
Game
there was
pieces on that
because
box.
I was the good guy last game.
So here's
Yeah.
the question though. Where do we rank it on the board? So we're going to need to move the captain hat. We'll just lay the board onto the green screen. If you're new here, this is our 2020 games we've played board. This is not us saying these games are necessarily better or objectively better.
Do all the
This
cards
is-
go in here? 'Cause I'm not gonna-
No, so all the player cards, not the
Mess.
voting cards.
How are we going with that?
We're flipping it.
I've got a
Rotate.
soft spot
I
for this
think
game.
some of
Oh.
It's
these,
horizontal either way.
like the
No.
No,
that way,
vertically.
that way. Yep.
All right, so move that one there.
Anyway, so the point is, this is just
There we
us
go.
saying, given the chance, what game we would prefer to play. At the moment, June and Scythe are sitting at the top,
Nice.
and we've got a couple of really terrible
I
games
agree,
right
Scythe.
down the bottom. At the end of the year, December 19th, lock it in your calendar. We're going to have as many of the nerds here as possible. We are doing a Secret Santa between us, and we are re-ranking this board. We're going to use some kind of maths and science, but also then talk about where the maths and science leads us to decide. So, Resistance as a social deduction game.
Oh my god.
I just want to point out the other social deduction games we have on the board. Right at the top, Battlestar Galactica. Sheriff of Nottingham, and then down below you get your One Night Werewolves. Thank you for the biddies.
God damn it,
One Night
guys.
Werewolf, not Exploding Kittens, what's the other one I'm thinking? Anyway, Coup. Coup's going to go on the board later. Because we're playing it next.
Yeah.
Jimmy's saying he's got a soft spot for it.
I do have a soft spot for it. I hate that I always feel like I need Panadol when I play it. But I love the game just because I think, like, even though there is a way to figure it out and stuff like that, I guess, and it's knowing your friends and their tells and whether they actually figure out their own tells, you bastard. Look, I don't know. I actually rate it around One Night Werewolf. Like, I would be happy to play either or for myself.
Didn't bring the marker.
Like,
One
it's
Night
the
Werewolf.
same kind of quick game to set up. There's not a setup really. It's so fast.
It's on the table.
Go back to the top now.
It's on the
You can
table.
explain it in 15 minutes and
Yeah.
one round reveals how you play.
Yeah, exactly.
So to me, it's a game you can easily pull out for people that don't play board games.
Yeah.
So I'd rate it a
One
One
Night instead
Night
of the Sharpie.
Werewolf-ish type level
yeah,
for myself.
because I didn't have the shop
Yeah,
at the time.
absolutely.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
My problem with this game is there's just not enough going on. As you said, it's very easy to figure out the patterns, what people are doing. To me, I would prefer to play One Night Werewolf or Secret Hitler.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would put this... I think I'd put this above We're Doomed, but below Scrabble. So just under where you put it there.
Fair enough.
Hi.
I prefer. This is one of my favourite social deduction games. I prefer this to One Night Werewolf. I think that this provides a lot more opportunity for the spies to bluff their way into the inner circle, into safety. I think that One Night Werewolf gives it a lot more opportunity, especially with this kind of number of players, to break it down to a series of events and come to a definite conclusion. This game is a lot harder to nail down something certain, I feel, which means there's more bluffing, there's more social side of it than mechanic. Although I will say, I think I prefer this game without the Hidden Agenda expansion more than with it, for the same reason that having a commander that knows who two of the spies are and a bodyguard that knows who the commander is, again, maybe it's because it's a smaller group, provides more
information,
certainties to then come to a far more certain conclusion. Whereas if it's
I
just...
found this game really boring at 9 or 10 players without the expansions.
I can see
And
it
with
like
more
high,
players,
I
I
can see
think the
it higher
expansion will
levels,
be
yeah.
better. I think with 6, you're better off just playing with 2 spies, everyone else resistance, and nothing to go off of but what you're shouting at each other. As opposed to, as a resistant, being like, okay, Jimmy is the commander, I know that when he picks a team, it's good. Then it very quickly starts to lose some of the social side of it. For me, overall, just rating it as we played it, I would put it...
Occasionally, it looked like Tom was asleep with his eyes open during the game.
You're not wrong. I could do nothing that game. I knew I was out from the start.
That is like...
I actually did
you guys missed it. When Lachlan woke up and saw me, he literally looked disappointed. He was like, oh,
Yeah, I woke up and I looked at Tom, I was like... I was so disappointed. I was just like, cool, I'm a spy. And then I find out I'm on a team with Tom, who's just been a spy.
Yeah.
If it was like anybody else, like if I was a spy with Chris, then it would have been like, cool, we have a chance. But it was like with that, and it was just like, cool, his like last captain was shit on last game, and it was just
I think you got shafted.
Oh, for sure.
100%.
Based on
Commander,
not necessarily...
we don't need to win.
based on not necessarily these games that we just played, but my overall experience playing a million games of Resistance, I'll put it just above Sheriff of Nottingham.
Sure.
I enjoy this game. I like the expansions, and like I said, it's probably my favorite social deduction game. So I would much rather play this than some things down there, but other times I see a game I would like to play more, so I'm gonna have to choose sort of like an average spot for it.
Yeah, it's like you're not comparing it against the social deduction games, but that's the easiest thing to compare it against.
I'm just starting to the way I'm no longer comparing it to the games on the board. I'm just comparing it to this is bad, this is good. Where do I put it? There.
If you were doing that, I'd probably move.
That's 100% how I've been doing it the
say,
last few times.
I'd rather play Exploding Kittens, but some of the things up here, I would much rather play Resistance than, for instance. So there's 2 votes there.
Oh, I already put my voting.
Oh, okay. I'll keep mine.
Yours, Chris?
Same as Kai. About the same.
Same as Kai?
Yeah.
Or Exploding Kittens more, so in line with not Sheriff? Or
Just
in line
above
with
Sheriff.
Yeah, so I used to fucking hate this game to the point where I think I had played it so much with you guys that we got to the point where I was like, I will sit and watch, but if you cannot get me to touch a game of Resistance.
We had some angry games of Resistance for a while.
Whose birthday was it at the Cove where we pulled this out 10 players with this expansion? That was the best game of this I have ever played, because I was the commander and the first 2 people picking missions were traitors. And I just had to sit there like, cool, I cannot do anything. It was... And Reese got thrown under the bus that game.
Was that when we were outdoors? Drinking?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So
and then we changed over to Werewolf because we were like...
It was my house and I can't name that house.
That's right, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So
And then we moved over to Werewolf, and Werewolf with like 12 people was sick. But yeah, so I used to fucking hate this game. Today was probably the best playthrough that I've ever had of it, and I think if it's like this group, or like not playing with the people that we had played with previously, I'd probably put it at the same spot.
Yeah, I think it's a fair rating.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I'd happy to pull. You know what? I can pull this out again. You know, if you were going, hey Reese, want to play some Resistance? Oh, I think enough time has passed.
The scars have healed.
Yeah.
To me, it always comes down to, do you want to play Resistance? Oh, we could just play Battlestar. But
see,
Battlestar's
in my
longer.
opinion, when you said, hey, let's compare it against the hidden agenda games, and you said, there's Battlestar, I was like, I would 100% not play Battlestar over Resistance. I would pick Resistance any day. Resistance is like the crux of like what Battlestar needs. It's quick, it's snappy, and like you get all the arguments of being like, are you a silent? Are you not a silent? And you don't actually know because you don't know enough information. And that's what like
to me the difference is the time commitment. Yeah. Right? We squeeze 2 games of this in an hour. Battlestar goes for like 3, right? So like it's the time commitment.
Yeah.
I'd rather play 2 games of this and then move on to something else than sit down and play 3 games one game.
The other thing is, I mean, we only played 2 games now, and we dragged them out quite a bit.
Yeah.
But back in the day when we used to play this, we would knock out game after game.
Like
if you're committed to this game and playing a lot of it, you can sit down and play a lot of games of this in a night.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't matter so much if you're outed early, like Tom unfortunately got copped, because you're like, oh well, next game.
Yeah.
We only played 2, so there's a bit less of that. Whereas Battlestar, which don't get me wrong, I love Battlestar, but if you get outed early, you've got 3 hours of being the bad guy. Settle in. It's not a social deduction game anymore.
Yeah,
You're only playing half the game.
Yeah.
So I think I think for hidden agenda games in general, short and sweet is better.
Yeah.
That's part of why I enjoyed one night over 1 week.
So I think alright, so I'm the only one who hasn't said anything.
Okay.
I agree with Kai. The Resistance is better than One Night Werewolf. One Night Werewolf is trace your steps back and go, that's the guy. Really easy because there's so much information. The base game for Resistance literally only gives you a triangle, and its gut feeling is that last bit, and how much you can scream and convince people. And it becomes a game of less about social deduction as it becomes more of a game of politics than anything else. It is simply politics, whereas other hidden agenda games are games where it's like, you've got a hidden role, we can figure it out, if we spend enough time, we're Sherlock Holmes, we'll get the bad guy.
Yeah.
In this game, it's like, you don't know. It's just a matter of how much you can scream at the other people to convince them that you've got a better deal than someone else, and then it turns out they stabbed you in the back and that was your gut feeling. So I think that for a social aspect, this is more enjoyable than a lot of the other hidden agenda games because it's more politics than it is social deduction.
Where would you put it?
I want to say I'd put it higher than these guys.
Sure.
And I played like a bunch of the other versions as well. Let's go on par with Nemesis.
I would actually
0,
move mine above
1,
Betrayal
2,
if I was going to redo
3,
mine. I know
4.
I said that, but
That's right, you can change your mind,
that's
that's
right.
right.
Yeah.
everyone's
You can-
We
Because I think
haven't
if-
locked it
yeah.
into.
If you move yours up, it basically just averages out.
I think we're gonna average it out to there anyway.
I think it's going
So
to
Just
like,
know that we will override any.
Honestly,
choice
this
you
being
make.
on par with Exploding Kittens makes sense.
Yeah, actually.
But yeah, definitely with the team, like playing with the same people makes it really hard. Like I just don't trust Chris ever in this game
because you
and
develop
it's
a metagame.
really hard because you develop a metagame, and so we haven't played this in years. And like I've played with Kai, I've played with Chris, I've played with Reese, and I've played a shit ton with Tom. And this
I've
is the
actually
first time
I've actually played it with you once in the code.
Yeah,
very
yeah,
long time ago.
but like only like
Once.
or twice, right?
And
Whereas,
I'm annoyed
like,
you've already figured out my teleport. That's the worst part. Can we put the game at the bottom for me, actually?
Now that you've said
Wow, that was a shit game.
That was terrible.
I think we may need to have Avalon if we do like a medieval
Yeah,
month or something.
While you're setting up,
I have never played Avalon.
Oh, good.
I've never